switch over. Go down here. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna continue. We're returning to the Shuto Expressway after 2 weeks. Right, last we left off, we beaten stage 4, defeated some particularly challenging opponents, and now we've managed to make it to stage, yeah. Sorry, we completed stage 3, right? And now we're on to stage 4, right? New teams, new rivals, and every opportunity to go back on the road and continue our ascent, right? Continue making a name for ourselves on these streets, right? These night streets of Tokyo. Now we just like jump back right in here. You're in Tokyo and you're a racer, but it's extreme. Oh my god, that sounds pretty radical, actually. Have you done a full playthrough of it, or is this the first time? I'm doing the playthrough, right? This is my playthrough right here, right? Where we're kind of I kind of got it like when it first came out in early access, got through all the content they had then. And now that they put out like the rest of the story in 1.0, I've been making my way through that. So yeah, this is an ongoing playthrough right now. A very high suspension on that RX-8. I'm just kind of like using defaults for most of it. I'm sure there's probably like a tune that will get me better performance, but when it comes to more gearhead related stuff, my brother tends to be the one who's more knowledgeable about that kind of thing. I like driving the cars. Yeah, bring on Heretic Canopus. maybe we'll see him in the parking garage and we can talk with him some more. Let's see how these new batch of opponents fare. Bound Dog. I'm guessing their racing is going to be not as bound. Bought this game and beat it before the first update. Now I'm on New Game Plus and it's hilarious. Oh, how so? Did they change it up? Or are you just kind of like start from the beginning and work your way through the ranks again? Also, wow. Guys, same level as me, but they totally smoked my keister. I wonder if this is going to be one of those things where I have to maybe hit the nitro, try to keep pace with them until I can overtake them. Oh god, they're still pulling away. Nope, they're not. Oh, that's right, beat it. I forgot to switch my perks, so I still have the boss enhancer perk on, which unfortunately won't do me any good at the moment. But at least I have the life drain perk. That'll hopefully keep me in a battle for a little while longer. Okay. There's a rival a little bit behind, so maybe we'll wait a little bit so I can challenge him. New Game Plus. You get all the cars and upgrades and battle points you had from the previous run, but the battle points are reset. Ah, I see. So you have to like get all the perks again? Stages where you really want to abuse Slipstream for sure. Rivals are 450 speed centric. Ah. I really want you to know the mechanics of the game, huh? That's fair, right? I gotta ramp things up somehow, you know? Forgot to ask, how's things? Things are pretty well. Going into the middle of the week in pretty good shape, right? Life has been pretty good to me so far. I'm enjoying work, I'm enjoying off-stream activities. And now I get to continue my run through Tokyo Xtreme Racer tonight, so pretty good. All pretty good. Ow! Thank you for the follow, Rolling Reaper. Oh wow! Yeah, look at that. One error and they rocket past me. Well, I'll take the L for that one. That was totally on me. We can try again. I wonder if this is maybe also a case of perhaps I should look towards upgrading my vehicle as well. I really haven't done anything to it since the end of early access, actually. I've kind of rolled through stage 3 with this current setup, and aside from like just adding the higher level parts as they come by, I really haven't like say you know, checked out like any other machines or anything like that, right? Wait, hold on, did that car have like an aura? I'm pretty sure it was like a purple aura on there. I honestly never had an issue with Rivals when I got the real upgrades unlocked, but they used to be worse. Updates sort of nerfed some behaviors. Oh yeah, I was reading about that. Like some of the end stage bosses in early access were a lot more nuts than they used to be. Melancholic Angel especially. I think there was what was it? Shua Strong as well. I think was a bit of a sticking point for some folks. It's been a workhorse. Holidays are approaching, so I imagine certain folks are probably gonna become a lot busier. Especially when December hits and you got everyone getting their Christmas orders in. You gotta deliver those boxes so that everyone can get their presents in time. I think we can keep on going on this loop. There's still some rivals that can challenge going in this direction. Just notice I only have like half a tank of nitrous left on me. Guess we'll see who I'm gonna challenge up here. Uchiken. Alright. Hopefully half a tank of nitrous is all I need. Gonna be rushed off your paws. Oh man. Best of luck to you. The holidays are gonna be intense. Especially since like more and more people are doing online shopping as the years go by. Like, we see it, like, every year, right? There's always, like, a news report that's like, yeah, more people are doing online shopping, right? They're, like, in a shopping mall, right? And they're always talking about, like, how empty it is, right? Like, brick and mortar is maybe not quite what it used to be. It's just convenient, you know? It's convenient to be able to just, like, buy everything, kind of, like, from the comfort of your own home. You don't have to go out to the cold and brave the weather and other people. And potentially, like, stores being out of stock and stuff, right? As long as you're kind of willing to pay shipping, it's pretty nice. Yeah, RX-8 is the fastest car. I personally noticed early because of the 6-speed. Second best I used was S14. Oh. Brick and mortar is good for when you don't know what you want to get people, to be honest. I could see that, right? Like, maybe you don't have an idea, just like look around the shelves. Maybe inspiration will strike there, right? Or, you know, at the very least you could get yourself a gift card, right? So your physical gift cards, pretty straightforward. I mean, sure, you could get like a gift card mailed to you as well, but that can be trouble and a half sometimes. At least for me, right? The stores I order from. If I do a gift card order, it usually takes a week. It's weird, right? It's like if I order like products, I can usually get it in like, you know, a few days, but for some reason, gift cards always take like a week. It's a little odd. It's a little odd sometimes. You can hook me up with gifts. You know, my brother used to work for a delivery company for a little bit, and he did bring the truck to his place a few times, right? And he did like offer up a few toys here and there. This was way back in the day, right? Probably when that kind of thing was maybe not tracked as much, so you could get away with that. I don't know how they do things now. I'm pretty sure my brother doesn't either. He works for a different job now. Get them gift card to Burger King, then they can get a Sonic toy. Yeah, there we go. To be honest, I could also just like cut the middleman entirely and just like give them the Sonic toy, right? Highway Bomber. Oh wow, that is a choice for a nickname there. Wow. Oh nuts! I forgot like what panel I was on for the Stream Deck, so now I'm crying. Fortunately, I'm in the middle of the race. I gotta wait before I can turn that off. Yeah, it looks like Highway Bomber is gonna blow me out anyway, so. Or maybe not, maybe not. And we got something here. That's right, that's right, that's right. Slow down, son. This is my road, my rules. Yeah, we got this. We got this. Boom! Okay. Alright, looks like I might want to go right this time. Oh, anyway, I can turn off my expressions now. Ah, I did it! I can dry my tears. I've won. It's over. Don't know if the suspension being that high is doing wonders on the curvy C1 at that moment. Yeah, I imagine it probably isn't. Oh, right, I can go into the parking area to refill my nitro. Let me do that. Cargo is sealed and has a tracker. That makes sense. I'd go tires more so, but I know lowering to a certain point helps with speed metric and handling a bit, but there's still a bit of tuning to do. Yeah, oh yeah. Certainly no denying that. There's probably a lot of stuff I could do here. But can at least change the tires, fill the nitro. Been chopping onions. Now, it's just been a lot of wind in my face. It's been a little wild at times. I think I'm gonna be out here for a while. I think it'll be fine if I call it tuner, right? Just talk to him, get a little bit of extra performance. How delightful that you call me out here. I see, not a bad machine at all. But there are still areas to refine. If you let me tweak it a bit, I can make it much faster. Well, it's just a temporary tune, so the effect will only last for today. But if you want to drive faster than usual for the day, I recommend it. Well, of course, there's a fee. How about it? Sure, let's do it. Let's shell out half a million credits for that. Well, just step on it and see. The rest is up to your skills. Hopefully I got him. Hopefully I got him. Full-fledged magician is a pretty fitting bad name. That's why I went with it. I'm so glad they let you do that now. You can just like, you know, put together your name out of the stuff you got so far. It's a nice touch. Also makes me less hesitant to pick a new name because I know I can. It's all a collection thing now, right? It's pretty cool. All right, friendly man. You can't battle with God Ear. He doesn't battle with turbo cars. Try challenging him with a naturally aspirated engine machine. And suspicious man. Something fun. That guy gives me sketchy vibes. He calls himself a multimedia producer, but nobody knows what the hell he does. What? You want to battle him? If you want to catch his eye, ride something flashy as hell, like plaster your body with vinyls or something. So get a livery. Got it. Any livery, I would imagine. Never used Legend Tuner until I was going for some achievements, to be honest. So on brand for a card mage. I know, right? That's why I picked the magician title. You don't even need to pick the new names they suggest. The prefix, suffix the new name suggests gets added to your collection of cards. Oh, is that so? I didn't realize that. I thought you had to choose the name in order to add them, but okay. If you just like get them regardless, that's pretty cool actually. Oh, thanks for letting me know. Alright, Rainbow Domino. Your driving surprised me, and your machine too. So, the rumors around here were about you. I had no idea. Someday, with a machine I've tuned myself, and of course, with my driving, I want to beat you. Let's race again. Maybe if I need to grind some points, maybe I will. Offensive linemen. When we encounter them in the parking area, the machine rangers treat us like enemies and hassle us. Can't something be done about that? And just because our team dresses alike, they call us soldiers. At least, make us monsters instead. Are you like a tabletop gaming fan, offensive lineman? Streamline Runner. Our manga artist teacher is terrible. They said, just draw a cityscape here, anything's fine. So I spent 6 hours drawing the background. Then they said, it doesn't match my image and asked for a retake. You said anything's fine, right? Seriously, I want to work with a better teacher. Oh, I get that feel, right? They're like, yeah, do whatever. Wait, not like that. If you wanted something specific, then just tell me, you know? Let me know. Huh? Why not become a manga artist yourself instead of an assistant? If I could do that, I wouldn't be an assistant. Yeah, sorry about that. I get that feel. It can be hard to stake it out yourself. I have a character to maintain, so I dress like this. But the other day, when I turned left, I poked my eye with the tip of my collar. Maintaining appearances is quite a struggle. Wait, how high is that collar? It's not that high. Doesn't look like the kind of thing you could poke your eye with unless you were doing something else, like looking down at something for some reason. Maybe your shoelace was untied, or you like dropped a coin, perhaps, or your ice cream. I don't know. Always used unidentified driving object or Mr. Perfect until they added the other names, to be honest. Yeah. You eventually get the one that like speaks out to you, and you kind of just stick with that, right? Recently got the Lossless achievement and got the unique bad name for it, so now it's practically permaglued above my health bar. Yeah, they do have some good ones. Hey, Yu-Gi-Oh! Character type of collar? Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Right, the stuff that feels like it's got so much starch on it. Okay. Which way do we want to go? Man, all the rivals are driving in the other direction. Although, in that case, maybe I could move down here, right? We can move to this area and then start from here, and then we can perhaps go up that way and challenge everyone in that regard. So, right, depart from here, and we'll just work our way up. Right, we'll see how that goes. Oh, I just realized there's probably like new conversations in that parking area. Oh well. If I fast travel between every parking area and just like got everyone's conversations, we'd be here all day. We have some rivals to defeat. Got some progress to be made here. Gonna be a bit of a drive before we can encounter a new rival. Hey, we can enjoy ourselves a little nice drive, right? Enjoy the music on the radio. Enjoy this little OST they got going here. Tokyo Extreme visual novel. A lot of dialogue. Then again, there are a lot of characters, right? So certainly a lot to write for a lot of folks, right? And that's on top of the story scenes as well. Ultimate Collar is Chrysalid's coat and King of Fighters. They didn't even add achievements until well into a previous save. I might go for Lossless, but I don't know if I care enough about the game for that. Yeah! When you already put in the effort to complete a really hard challenge, and then they add achievements, but it doesn't get applied retroactively, and you're like, It's like, sure, Steam achievements are like, you know, they're purely cosmetic, you know. They're just there for like bragging rights, but it still can be a bummer if you met the requirements for one. But fortunately, maybe a bit too early to actually get it recorded. Yep. See a blue triangle over there. We're about to approach a new rival soon. Oh. Physics in this game are fun sometimes, right? Sometimes you hit a car and you just like go right into the air, like as if the car was a ramp or something. Other times you kind of just bounce around like a pinball like that. Ah. There we go. Approaching them. Who are you? Yamato Saburo. This one shouldn't be too bad. Team Unlimited. It's interesting. This region usually has like the higher level rivals, but this one is a lower level. Of course, it could be like the one team member. Maybe like other team members are a bit more cracked. Who knows? I love the series to death, so you don't mind it. Not the most fun of achievements to get regardless, but oh well. If you enjoy a game enough to go for achievements, that's what matters, right? Cornering and tuning is a bit wonky in this game, even more so compared to CPUs, but they sort of fixed it a bit. Certainly a little touchy at times, but I do appreciate that. It, at the very least, doesn't feel too swingy? Is that the right word for it? There we go. Level 18. This one's a bit more on my level. Also on a straightaway, so let's see what sort of machine this fella packs. See if this one just like gets up to really high rocketing speed soon enough. Sort of hoping they would add extra stuff from 3, but I guess 2 or more maps in the test track would be a bit much. I can hope. Having said this, there's certainly a lot to go through already. I feel like it's at least worth the asking price they have for 1.0. Like me when I yeeted myself into the underworld. Oh yeah, when I just like flew right off the road and they were like, okay, we're cutting you off for the day. Try again tomorrow. Well, they do plan on supporting the game and adding post-release content for a year. Still have no clue if they mean a year since early access release or full release access, but we'll see though. I do hope they have some post-launch content. In fact, they do have one, right? There was like a content, free downloadable content that lets you like race one of the VTubers from Hololive, right? One of the personalities from Device. I think I have that, right? So if I forget like which parking garage I have to go to, but if I like go over there, I could just like challenge her. Man. When this guy gets up to speed, they get up to speed, goddamn. And they did label that downloadable content Volume 1, so here is hoping that they'll, you know, have more rivals available over time, right? Wherever they may show up, right? For whatever reason. It'll be neat. Probably more so full release, but more high-end, faster cars would be nice. So I'm not sure why I can't use RCF engine for swaps, but you can use the V10. Yeah, they added the VTuber DLC. Apparently it's only Volume 1 at the moment, so we can already expect more on the way slowly. Yeah, that's what I'm hopeful for. Hopefully we'll see more. Can't wait. Ah, party dress. Alright, now you're speaking my language. Also, is that Neo Unlimited? We have like two teams here. One's called Unlimited, one's called Neo Unlimited. And Neo Unlimited's logo is just a Unlimited logo, but with Neo kind of spray painted onto it. I cannot wait to see the history of this team. They must have a very interesting ongoing story. You just want Evo 9 to come back for the most part. Can't disable traction control, which is lame. Yeah. Blows when feels like you don't have as many choices as you ought to. Feels criminal to have the Evo 5 and X, but not the 9. It's always a bummer. It just feels like a series is incomplete. It's like having a Marvel game and not like having the entirety of the Fantastic Four, right? It's like, yeah, you can play as Mr. Fantastic and Invisible Woman. That's it. Or like the Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl games, which let you only play as like 2 of the Ninja Turtles. And what's up with that? Even Injustice 2 lets you play all 4 of the Ninja Turtles, apparently, albeit in a sort of roundabout way. Okay, I remember you kicking my butt. I don't feel like trying to challenge you again. The amount of times it cuts boosts. Nice name? Yeah, that was a nice name. I'm interested in what the history of party dress is. Yeah, Neo Unlimited just beefs, or sorry, Neo Limited just beefs with Unlimited for the most part. It must be like a very, very personal history there. You don't like just rip a logo wholesale from someone else, slap your own thing on it, and unless you like have something there to make a point of. All right, yeah, we're gonna jump in here so that I can maybe get another nitro refill, just like real quick. Neo party dress of the future, right? you know, like the dresses of the future probably look something like that, right? Racer looking man. You're looking for White Charisma? He's a legendary street racer. Well, if you really want to race him, first defeat Namahage of Phantom 9. Then, extend your winning streak to over 20 wins. If you do that, he will definitely appear. Can imagine me at the party dress shop as a little one. Yeah, I certainly would have been fascinated by those. I'll be heading off for the time being. It's almost about to hit 5 a.m. here. Have a great stream. Cheers and good luck with the rest of the game too. All right, thanks, Roland Reaper. Yeah, have yourself a good next day. Thanks for being here. Angry Woman. Chic Sprint is an apparel buyer who absolutely despises Lolita fashion. Oh no, how dare you! I wonder if Chic Sprint is going to say something about Desire, right? Since they're the Lolita team. Oh, yeah. Right there. She especially can't stand Dark Knight's Beetlejuice, who is a Lolita fashion designer. If she hears that Beetlejuice lost 5 times, she'll definitely show up all fired up. Whew. Man. When she does show, you better destroy Chic Sprint for me. She's simple-minded, so if you slap on a Desire emblem, she'll take the bait. Woo! Man. That's revenge. Just blinded by revenge. How very dare she, I know, right? Yo, I once considered retiring, but I'm glad I didn't. Handing over leadership to MJ 6'6" took a load off my shoulders. From now on, I'll just enjoy racing. There you go. Sometimes you kind of lose sight of why you started a thing to begin with, and maybe it takes a little shake-up to remember that. White Charisma, the butterfly effect. It begins as nothing more than a tiny force. Like the wind created by a butterfly's wings. They say even the slightest disturbance can eventually bring about great chaos. It's a parable about how a future is impossible to predict. You might just be that wind. Alright, Mr. Philosopher. Magnificent image. It's strange. I run perfectly in my mind. Is it that I can't move as I imagine? No, maybe I've misjudged my own level? You've underestimated your power level. Speedster of the 3 rounds. We've got a new guy, Bird Eye, who loves wild birds, and even the rough demon's lair on the road has started growing plants. Here it comes, the wave of nature lovers in the team. It's the team's nature arc. Green Thumb arc. Okay. Yeah, everyone's here as they've either challenge or cannot challenge, so we're going back out. Back out on the course, baby. Oh. I'm gonna have to exit and I'm gonna have to wait a bit so I can take on that fella. Yeah, we're knocking him down. I just have to remember, when I end the night, I had to switch out some perks and maybe see if I can install some new parts on my current machine. Alright, is there a place I could pull off? Yeah, I'm gonna wait here a bit. Won't take long. Coming up pretty fast. Yes, man, now! Okay. I wonder if that's like a deliberate pun, right? Yes, man, now! Or if his name is Now and he's also a yes man. I mean, the latter is probably very much how he got it, but... It's a good thing we went in this direction too, because there's more rivals in this direction I can challenge after I smoke this fella. Yeah, that's another one. We're making bank tonight. Oh. I think you are one I need to challenge. I do not think I've seen Limit 2 yet. Limit 2? Do you play like trading card games? This is like a whole team based on playing trading card games. You're like a special Limit 2 format for your favorite trading card game. Oh wow, I just realized I'm like 130 meters behind this guy. Oh, there's a fellow behind me. I'm gonna find somewhere to pull off real quick. I mean, I don't got it. I can just like wait on the road because this is a video game. So they're not gonna affect anything major. Yeah, we'll do it anyway. Just over here. Any more outfits for thumbnails coming up? Maybe. Maybe. Might switch back to some regular art for thumbnails, but you know, when December rolls around, I'll probably put out some more festive art. You know, as VTubers will say, right? Big things coming. Well, for me, it would be like maybe medium things coming, small things coming. I hope you look forward to it, regardless. Good. Very good. I know I could have switched routes for this fella, but it's fine. There are other rivals on this road anyway. Since we're early on, it's probably like fine if I just go on a different route because, you know, I don't need to travel a specific road to try to challenge specific people yet. Oh, not bad. It'll buff out. Yeah, we got this. We got this. Another one down. Oh, there are a whole bunch of rivals a little bit behind, so maybe we can just like pull over and wait a little bit. Let's find ourselves an open spot. Pretty sure there's like one on down here somewhere. Ah, there we go. I imagine most people probably had a situation. If you ever driven like in a convoy, right? If you were in a group, right, and you had to like pile into multiple cars because everyone wouldn't be able to fit into one, you probably had like an instance where maybe one of you had to like pull over because the other car fell too far behind, right? You don't want to lose each other because maybe it's like the lead person who has the best of idea of what the directions are, so that's why they lead, and you don't want to have the other fellows lose sight and potentially get lost. Especially harrowing if you get split up because of lights, because then you just get like potentially a bunch of cars in between the two, and it might take a bit to get everyone back in line, you know? Every road trip, right? What's a road trip without a complication or two? I mean, I've certainly had road trips that have gone mostly without a hitch, so I can't really say that. There was one time I went to like a convention a long time ago. It was like the day after it snowed, and you know, the convention was like starting like a few days later, so we just drove through the snow, which admittedly probably not the best decision, but we did it anyway, right? We made it there, we made it back, enjoyed the convention. It was awesome. I found it amazing. Yeah, frantically texting. These days, yeah. Back then, I imagine things might have been different. Wow, I uncovered a lot of new folks to drive. Race against time. Okay, we'll let Wandering Monster pass. We'll take on Lightweight Electra. Just follow me, bro. City Escape music, or City Escape theme plays, yeah. Follow me, set me free. Trust me and we will escape from the city. I'll make it through. Follow me, etc., etc. See, I'm actually not too worried about like smacking the wall a few times now, because now they got like the health drain thing going. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Okay. Now, my tires are all yellow. So, might not be long before I have to stop by a parking area anyways to swap about. In my case, keep up, floors it. It's like, you're too slow. Come on, step it up. Right? Not slightly related though. You know what I'm like really pettily annoyed about? You remember Kirby's taunt in Smash Brothers, right? Remember when you would press the taunt button in like Melee and Smash 64, he would go, hi, right? So there's really, really cheery, just hi, sort of the inflected hi that has like the pitch to it that really kind of might grate out other people, and that's why I found it amusing. And from like Brawl onwards, they change it so he just goes hi, right? He just says hi while still doing like the big expressive hand waving thing and facing the screen. I'm like, I did do that. Felt like they kind of nerfed his taunt, right? They nerfed Kirby's taunt. They made it just more cute, less annoying. I'm like, ah, man. I want to do that as a sound redeem. just do that as hi. Yeah, we're good. We got this. We're okay. Kaboom! Ooh, front tires are orange. Alright, what's the rival situation look like? Well, looks like we might potentially run in the one more. Maybe not. We'll see. But we do have a parking garage along the path, so we can enjoy ourselves a little night drive in the meantime. Yeah. Hi! Hi! Right. Face the screen, puff yourself up, wave your arms frantically like you're trying to flag someone from far away down. That being said, I do appreciate that the later Smash Brothers games add multiple taunts for you to do. So it's not just like the one taunt, you can also do like a side taunt and a down taunt and be able to do different stuff. How long has it been since like Smash Ultimate? No, it feels like Smash kind of hit a peak with Ultimate, so it'll be pretty hard to follow up from that, but I'm kind of hoping they do like some sort of big crossover Nintendo series, right? Whether it be another fighter or if they do something else entirely. Honestly, I was hoping Mario Kart would be that, right? I was hoping Mario Kart would kind of turn into the big crossover thing, right? Because 8 had the Animal Crossing and the Zelda track, and they had like the Splatoon characters and a couple things from other Nintendo series, but you know, Mario Kart World came out, right? And at least currently, it's like a purely Mario thing. I was honestly hoping they would kind of like expand it into Nintendo Kart or something and just like have tracks spanning across the entirety of Nintendo's catalog. I feel like that probably would have worked out pretty well. If not that, maybe a party game or a sports game or... well, a lot of things really, right? A lot of directions they could go for like a big old crossover. They don't want to do another Smash Brothers. You're making me think of Mr. Ultimate Taunt Dan Hibiki. Remind me, how did that one go again? I do remember he has like that one thing where he signs a picture and then tosses it out, and that actually hurts the opponent if they get hit by it. I'm not sure if that's the one you're referring to, if that was something else. Yeah, super combo that's just taunts. That sounds hilarious. Very in line for Dan, that's for sure. Alright, he's like the goofball character. Yeah, my tires are nearly gone. Good thing I don't have any rivals up ahead. And just like hop into this parking area real quick and then get back out there. Might even fast travel. Probably fast travel. I don't think there's like anyone down here to challenge anymore. At least not at this point. So yeah. Change the tires. Get another nitro tank. Oh. Okay. New rivals at the parking garage challenge. Alright. We'll get to them, right? Let's talk to these guys first. Timid man. What? FD Tomo-san won't accept your challenge? You serious right now? Just go get yourself an FD, man. It's FD Tomo-san we're talking about here. Right. Type of machine matters. Enthusiastic tripper. Attending a wedding of a graduating member is a joyous occasion, but last time was tough. I didn't know that my admired tempting amethyst had gotten into a relationship with a team member. Oh no, not your Oshi. I'm assuming that was your Oshi. Thunder Road. Damn, I can't calm down. What are you looking at? Don't look at me like that. Alright, yeah, sure, okay. We'll talk to someone else. Dawn Garnet. The emotions that arise in the heart and the recognition in the head are different things. I didn't know realizing your own feelings could come with such a surprise. when you learn something about yourself, it's always that weird feeling, you know? I can't believe it. I was so interested in that man. Wait, what? Huh. This isn't like me. Maybe the me I recognize is different from the real me? Looks like you still might have a bit of introspection there to do. Killing Machine. Wandering Monster is a partner I've been racing with for a long time. When I think about how he goes home to his wife, it's kind of amazing. The sort of dual life that he lives, yeah. Some people pull it off, other people maybe not so much. Loyal Footman. Lately there's been a woman snooping around our team, Royal Dreams. They call her Rumored Writer, and she's a skilled street racer. She says she's a web writer running the Shuto Expressway for research. That sharp gaze, those flawless movements, she's definitely not ordinary. She won't even let anyone touch her machine. Who knows what kind of 7 tools she's equipped with. But why did she target our team? I don't think we're doing anything suspicious, and we blend well into the Shuto Expressway. Yup. Yeah, you certainly blend in. Yeah, sure, yeah, yep. We'll roll with that. You blend in just as well as Desire does, that's for sure, yeah. Huh? You look suspicious. I guess that's a cultural difference. I don't know if I'd put it like that, to be honest. Okay. Let's go challenge some guys. Let's the Dragon of Kamikaze. Oh my god, that is a name. I heard from the bartender at my favorite bar. They said, beyond driving, you reach the ultimate happy driver's high. Is that like the adrenaline rush? Hey, do you really think something like that exists? Yeah, actually, yeah. I don't know, but chasing that is why I drive. How about you join me in searching for the driver's high? Man, you sound like you're in an anime right now. Let's go to the beyond of driving! And this is to go even further beyond. Or should I go with to infinity and beyond? Maybe both. Let's have Buzz Lightyear say that, right? Buzz Lightyear versus Goku. Buzz Lightyear goes to infinity and beyond, and then Goku responds, and this is to go even further beyond. Done and done. I don't know if it's fun to race, but I wouldn't say it's that theatrical. I lost. With this, I can't see the beyond of driving. Well, maybe keep challenging other people. Maybe you'll find your answer there, right? One for you. May the winds be with you. Yeah. May the winds blow in your favor. Huh? Are you talking to me? I'm a sports slayer. Around the Shuto Expressway these days, I'm pretty well known. If you want me to connect you with someone, I can help. Or are you saying you want to battle me? Yeah, the latter. Let's do it. It'll be a good distraction. Huh. So this guy hooks people up, huh? With what? I'm not quite sure. Oh, damn. You drive a taxi. Alright. Explains the connections on all the other stuff he was talking about. So how many people, like, at the start of this game decided to go challenge a taxi and you're like, oh god, wait, why is this taxi driver smoking me? I think that actually happened to me. I got my ass kicked by a taxi driver the first time I challenged him. Lesson learned. I saw a new car added to the lineup. You mean I can purchase this guy's machine? Congratulations. You did well. I don't need consolation. I still have it next time, right? Yeah, you do. You always have it next time. Oh, okay, you're the one who requires a certain machine. Oh, is that everyone? Oh, okay. Well, I don't think I can challenge you just yet, so... Yeah, I got a good amount of nitro and tires, so I think it's okay if I just get out here. Check the map real quick. Okay. So if I go back the way I came, I could probably... Oh. There's a versus marker here. Some fellas I can challenge here. Alright, maybe I'll go this direction anyway. That way I can hit up that parking garage and maybe challenge whoever's there. Or, you know what? We don't need to drive there. This fella, by the time we get up there, this guy will probably be long up here, so we could probably just fast travel, right? I think it's fine if we just move here. At least it's not been dating simulator in the garage today, yeah. At least it's not Tinder. It's pretty much like owning an RX-8 IRL and then... Oh, nope, not return, not yet. And getting outrun by a work truck. Ouch. Oh, you're another wanderer. Oh, is that why the versus marker showed up? Because we have a new wanderer, the impatient princess. A battle? Yes, sure. Let's give it a try. Actually, you're higher level. Why don't you go home and rest for today? Aw. At least you're considerate, I think? Oh my god. Straight up, sexy woman! Crimson Boy is surprisingly pretty, petty. Petty! Not pretty. Petty. Isn't he? I heard he challenged someone who beat him once to a rematch, but this time he and his two brothers attacked one after another. But even then, they still lost. Crimson Boy and his older brothers Golden Hanya and Iron Old Man are famous around here as the Kurosaki brothers, but they all lost together. You? Not bad at all. That makes them all chumps! Woman who admires racer, wow. Hey, check out my bag! Pro Racer Aimi Psyche signed it for me. It's a genuine one of a kind. And I got Shoichi's Subouchi's autograph too. This is totally becoming a family heirloom. Psyche and Subouchi have been childhood friends, but as racers they're rivals. On the Shuto Expressway they're known as Yokohama Cutie and Kawagoe Handsome. They push each other to be better, even in their personal lives. So if you want to battle Yokohama Cutie, you'll have to beat Kawagoe Handsome first. Not that anyone could actually pull that off, though. Until now! Whimsical Joan of Arc. Finally, our Team B legend will join the race. The thought of actually racing against you gives me chills. Gives me chills! I'm Eve! I'm the street racer who's gonna beat you! Wait, calm down, Eve. Sorry, she's got a split personality. It's rare for Eve to come out before getting in the machine. She must really want to race you. But there's something I'm considering, so I can't let her race right now. Wait for the next opportunity. Don't run away, you're my prey! No, I'm gonna go speak to Fire Legend now. Hey, your machine makes a nice sound. I design engines for work, so I'm quite knowledgeable about that. If you have trouble with engine maintenance, feel free to consult me. If only you let me do that in-game. Bad Bomber. What is it? I have no business with you. I have an important deal coming up. Get out of here. Alright. Understood. First beat. You're also trying to challenge Swift Emperor? It's true, I once chased Swift Emperor as a reporter, but I stopped. I have nothing to say. I don't intend to write an article about Swift Emperor. Why? Chasing the identity of a man whose background and whereabouts are unknown? Such a vague story doesn't make money. That's all. If only that were true. Okay. I could. Huh. Does each side have, like, different people to challenge? Just noticed. Let's, like, go here. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Another Wanderer, a B Legend member. Hey, worked out. Okay. Talk to some folks here. Yeah. That crew that's been throwing their weight around lately, those Club Garuda punks. What the hell is their problem? Seriously. Their driving is absolutely reckless. They forced their way in where we'd crash if we didn't dodge, and the drivers have this move or get hurt look on their faces. It's great that all these new teams are popping up and making things more exciting around here. But those guys who drive like violent maniacs, they're the absolute worst. I'm never racing against them again. It's understandable. Rough Man. If you want to battle Ghost Soul, change your license plate to Yokohama. He only battles Yokohama street racers. He himself lives in Namamugi, Yokohama. Craftsman Manabe. When you step on the accelerator, the load shifts to the rear, and when you brake, the load shifts to the front. I'm gradually understanding the behavior of the machine. Oh, hey look, it's Ghost Soul. I've heard rumors about you. You seem to know a lot of people. How do you make friends so easily? I've been coming here for a while, but I haven't made any friends. This is all about reaching out. Newton is extreme! Sure is. What about them physics? Advancing Genghis Khan. I come from Hokkaido after a long time, but it's still hot here. I need to buy some clothes. New clothes, right? New clothes, right? Fantasia of Elevation. Even if you ask me about machines, I don't really understand them. Actually, I don't understand the theoretical aspects of the piano I'm majoring in either. It seems I'm just good at driving or playing by instinct. I felt that. I felt that so much. Actually, now I want to tune a car to have really high and soft suspension. Roll center will go crazy. Alright, let's do this sequential battle then. The Zodiac. Being part of the Street Racer group is one of my prides. As your predecessor, I'll watch your driving. Think of it as a trial. If it's a trial from a predecessor, the bar should be set high. If anything happens, we'll jump in too. We? Yes, Advancing Genghis Khan is ready too. He's also highly motivated. Now he's motivated! This will definitely be a wild battle. You could even say, they are the storm that is approaching? Maybe? Am I ready to battle? Yeah, I'm ready. Let's get started then. Is it gonna be like one after the other? Or is it be like one of those things where their SP hits a point and then the other two show up and then we have ourselves like the battle for real? Yeah, I think it's gonna be the latter. If they don't show up now, they're probably gonna show up later. Yes. Well, you can still appreciate that they tell you outright, and then like little window if there will be additional opponents. Yep, there they are. Time for the 3-on-1. They all get their introduction. The whimsical Joan of Arc. And Advancing Genghis Khan. And they all start ahead of me, what the heck? Bruh. See, this is where like having that SP drain ability comes in handy, right? That way even one of them is taking your SP down, maybe you can still leech a little bit off the other guys. That being said, it doesn't seem like I need that here. One down. The other two are going down a bit more slowly. Then again, Fleeting Kongming seems to have a skill that helps with that. Oh, jeez. The other fellow's catching up there. There we go. I was worried for a bit there. I thought hitting that wall might actually led to my defeat, but thankfully it didn't. Plans are made by people. Success is determined by heaven. A quote from Kongming in The Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Simply put, it's about how no matter how hard you try, sometimes things don't work out. It's destiny, so I'll accept this defeat without worry. Yeah. You should learn from this too. There's no point in getting depressed over things you don't control. Yeah, don't cry over spilled milk and all that. I get it. You did that one combo that just shuts the race down instantly. They nerfed it, but races last like 3 seconds. Is like one of the skills the one that like doles out a bunch of initial damage when you do a first attack? I feel like that's probably in there somewhere. And maybe like that one other skill that lets you ramp up your attack as you gain successive wins over the night, right? Just like go challenge a bunch of weenies and then get your attack up to a high level and then go smack down the tougher drivers real quick, like. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know, time is a valuable thing. Watch it. What is it? Count down as the... I don't remember the rest of the lyrics. Sorry. Okay. I guess we'll challenge Xtreme Newton. There was a time I stepped back and I thought I was no longer young. But as long as I'm with this team, I'm still active. and we stand in the way of guys like you, main character type. It's a classic hot-blooded scenario, right? Pendulum swing. Got it. Yeah. Thanks. Alright, let the battle begin. You're just another stepping stone on the path to victory for me. On the path to the end of this story. I do like that. Wait. I saw, what was it? I frame no hypothesis. Guy has like a whole ass quote as part of his livery too. That's kind of pretty cool, actually. Song would be good for duos karaoke. Yeah, it would be. One guy on the rap, other guy on the melody. I can see it working out. I see. It's also nice to see new street racers growing like this. But if it's just once, it might be a fluke, right? Let's do it again. Yeah, you know, in experiments, you want to maybe do a few trials, right? Because you want to make sure, like, the results are consistent. That's what they teach you in science class anyway, right? Okay, is that everyone I can challenge here? I mean, there's Helper Robot, but that guy's maybe a little out of my league at the moment. Okay. Man who admires racer. Check out my bag. Pro racer Shoichi Tsubochi signed it. It's a genuine one of a kind. Got him to sign it when I met him at the Daikoku parking area the other day. Never knew someone that amazing was racing on the Shuto Expressway. He goes by Kawagoe Handsome at the Daiko parking area, but don't even think about challenging him with half-baked skills. He's one of the country's top drivers, a champion. If you really wanted him to accept your challenge, you need to prove you're worthy. Let's see. Maybe with a rival defeat count of 380 or more. Well, even if you manage that, I doubt you'll win, but good luck anyway. Is that like unique rivals or just defeats overall? Talkative woman. Found you, mister! I know who you are. You're that full-fledged magician everyone's talking about, right? I saw all kinds of posts about you on social media, so I thought, hey, I want to meet this guy too. And here I am, waiting for you. So, you beat Sandstorm Emperor and Crazy Monkey and Dirty Fox too, right? Come on, be real with me. Who was the lamest? Crazy Monkey. It was Crazy Monkey, wasn't it? No? I won't tell anyone, but just between you and me? You're pretty tight-lipped, mister. Well then, let's at least take a selfie together. How is it to make sure you look cool and post it on social media? Oh, I thought you actually had some sort of advice for me, but it was just a scene. Sonic Napoleon. It's self-praise, but I think we created a pretty amazing team with B Legend. When we formed, we were called a Street Racer Rehabilitation Facility, but they were originally renowned warriors. Many of them are not just reborn, they're reaching new peaks. Wow. Street Racer Rehabilitation. Can you imagine that? Just like Street Racers Anonymous. Man, I used to be something, but now I'm just a nobody. Lightspeed Goemon. You recently started racing too, right? Is that your machine? Is the engine still stock? What about a supercharger? Any pillow ball joints? Oh, sorry for bombarding you with questions. Collecting data is my hobby, so I'm interested in new street racers. Anyway, do you change the tire pressure between the front and the rear? I probably should. Symphony of the Galaxy. Have you ever seen Lucifer Otsuka's machine? I had the chance to talk with him recently and even got to drive alongside him for a bit. The VTEC sound of his S2000 produces is absolutely magnificent. The moment the battle began and the road opened up, he slammed the accelerator con tutta la forza. The acceleration was simply overwhelming. I desperately tried to keep up. As the engine RPMs climbed, I could feel his fighting spirit crescendo molto. And then finally, that glorious VTEC sound rang out con pasión, shaking my eardrums tempestoso. By that time, his S2000 had already completely vanished from my sight. Excuse me. Got a bit too excited there. felt it. Anyway, his strength lies in that overwhelming VTEC sound. No, wait, it's acceleration sound in the high RPM range. When you hear that engine note change, be careful not to get left behind. Wow. That was a lot. Too soon, Junior. It'll be 1,000 years before you can challenge B. Okay. I could just, like, go out this way and maybe wait for this fella to show up. Yeah, I think I'll do that. We can just keep on cleaning up the lower area there, and then we can go back to the C1 loop and challenge some folks up there. Actually, that's probably a good spot to wait while they make their way here. Excuse me, coming through. This reminds me of a story one of my siblings told me once. Alright, they were like driving on the road, right? They were on the highway. They were kind of just like cruising on by, right? And they were like getting off on an exit onto like a local road, right? Just taking it easy. And they eventually came to a stop because there was like stop traffic up ahead, right? They came to a stop, and then suddenly there was like this other car that just suddenly gets into the shoulder and just guns it past everyone, right? Just blows past everyone on the side there. And then I saw some lights just like start flashing up ahead because I guess they blew past a police car, right? Then the police car pulled into the shoulder and started going after them. I was like, oh, well, there's your dose of karma right there. Has anyone seen something similar happen where, like, maybe you see a car just, like, suddenly blast past you, like, really fast on the road, and then maybe sometime later you see them pulled over, right? You got pulled over by a police officer and now have to wait for their ticket. They're like, yeah, got him. Sometimes that karma catches up to you. Karma, am I right? Karma. Ah, you know, I probably should have gotten a nitro refill. I realized I don't have a full tank here. That's fine. I probably, like, challenge this guy, whoever I see on the C1 loop, and then pull into the other parking garage to get my nitro refill there. Okay, this guy plays defense. Alright, here we go. Most of the time they don't slow back down, so the police most of the time don't catch them anyway, depending on the car. Ah, yeah, that can be true too. Sometimes you just have to imagine that eventually things will catch up to them. There we go. Anti-road killer has been defeated. Just defeated. Oh. But they're sort of like road pirates where I'm at, so I'm like, whatever. Nobody really pulls shoulder moves, though. That's next level of erratic driving. I know, right? That's not how shoulders work. That's not what they're used for. Hey, yeah, even if they aren't like really dangerous drivers, like most of the advice usually is, right? Just let it wash off, you know? You're probably not going to see them again, right? Don't let it get to your head. Yeah, it still sucks, right? They shouldn't have done that, and they're an asshole for doing it, but Not much you can really do after the fact, and anything you can do will probably just, like, lead to your ruin anyway. Right. A bunch of new wanderers. A bunch of new wanderers that we won't be able to challenge. Well, apparently I've already uncovered you. Driven in a lot of traffic, but there's levels of, like, okay, a little rude and just outright dangerous. A lot of the time, it's slower traffic that does the most dangerous things, but that's another story. Let's see. Who might you be? Lonely wolf. Are you hungry like the wolf, perhaps? Also level 24, so like even if I could challenge you, I probably shouldn't. You can just keep driving. Let's see. I already defeated you, right? Yeah, I did. There's a symbol here. Are you a team leader, perhaps? Did I already defeat enough team members to take on a leader? Oh, you're a wanderer. Okay. Oh, we're just right into it. Well, you're level 18 like me, so this one might not be too bad. Oh, we're gonna go, like, sailing right past the parking area. That's fine. If I can challenge a rival, it'll be all worth it. Oh, yeah. I see my boss perk is active too, so this guy's a big deal fella. Wanderer defeated. Let's go. It's been a while since I did that. Alright. It's actually going to be a while before we hit another parking garage, but pretty sure there's like rivals along this route we can challenge anyway, so it's fine. That's why I have a bunch of losses on my old save, because I just try it anyway. I mean, you might as well, right? Unless you're going for like the one achievement that requires you to complete the campaign without ever having lost. There's really not much penalty to losing. Well, except maybe early on, if you're perhaps a bit more strapped for resources and can't refill your nitro and tires as easily as you can later. But yeah, I think that achievement might be a little bit out of my league. I don't know if I could get through this entire game and fell like 400-ish rivals without ever losing once. That would require some very, very careful resource management. A lot of risk management, and perhaps knowledge of knowing when to trigger battles and like knowing where to challenge people and otherwise. But hey, for those folks who are able to get through that, right, who are able to earn that achievement, my hat's off to them, right? They certainly earned it. That takes some mad skills and some mad knowledge of the game as well. I just realized I could take this junction here, right? I can take this here and be back on the upswing. I can hit that parking garage as well. Maybe talk to some folks there. So just take this road to go back north. so stop me if I'm boring. Nah, you're fine, right? I like chatting with chat can be fun, right? Like you get yourself some perspectives on things that you might not see otherwise. It can be pretty cool. Right? It's a big aspect of racing in real life too. Some people just don't want to try a race if they think they might lose, but I don't care if it's fun. I feel like you can apply that to a lot of things, right? Some people are really risk averse, and sometimes I get it, right? Especially if there's like maybe a resource cost or like a monetary cost or some sort of buy-in. You want to absolutely make sure you know the effort and resources you put in is worth it, but I feel like there are like some cases where you do have to just like kind of put yourself out there, right? You do have to like take that risk, right? You gotta give it a try because hey, maybe things will work out, or maybe you'll learn something from it regardless, right? Or maybe like some other opportunity will present itself, or like, you know, at the very least you could say, well, I gave it a shot, you know. At least I gave it a shot. Oh, chubby man. Oh boy. I had sushi at Toyosu Speedster's shop the other day. It was said to be a hidden gem, and it was indeed exceptionally delicious. Toyosu Speedster only appears on days that are multiples of 10. He must be busy with his shop on other days. Wow. That's what I like about this criteria, right? The criteria for Wanderers is all over the place. Sometimes it is like a milestone, other times it's like, yeah, get a livery or get a certain vehicle, or defeat this other person because they really hate their guts. Office worker looking man. It seems local rich man is in Tokyo on a business trip. I saw him on the new circular route. If you want to battle him, you need to change your license plate to Iwaki like his. Satoshi Noodle Artisan. In the battle, you shouldn't give up just because you're lagging behind. At speeds of around 200 kilometers per hour, if the opponent makes one mistake, you can catch up instantly. Like the firmness of udon, persistently pursue. I've been on the flip side of that for sure, right? Just make one mistake and suddenly the opponent rockets past me. Greatest Papa. Perfect darling is my subordinate at work, but I honestly respect him. He married my unruly daughter. How does he keep her calm? What nonsense are you talking about? Makoto isn't a useless husband like you, Dad. Oh, ouch. We respect and cherish each other, and you say, keep her calm? How long do you plan to keep such old-fashioned values? You better not give Mom any ideas about senior divorce. Oh, and if there is a senior divorce, Makoto will take over as team leader. Well, I sincerely apologize. I'll seriously reflect on this. Damn, I got told. Oh man, I don't want to spoil late game, but alright. Thanks for that, though. I'm looking forward to it. Digital killer. A capable editor uses a notebook until it's completely filled with notes like this, jotting down ideas for projects, managing interview schedules. These days, it's all about web notes and reminders. Everything's going digital, yeah. Even our editorial department insists on using calendar apps to share schedules. They're so inconvenient. Perfect beginner. That's strange. The interview should have gone perfectly. If I ended up losing, it means there's still some information I haven't drawn out yet. Mysterious. Stop it. They're already dead. Ooh. Not here to wander, but we do have a rival here to challenge. Crystal Knights. Freeway. Hey, I've seen you around here a few times, but this is the first time we're talking. Are you here to request a battle? Can I join that conversation too? I'm interested in your precise driving. It seems to follow the race line perfectly. Hold on a moment. It's not fair to do a one-on-two battle. I want a fair one-on-one battle. Don't be so rigid. How about we take turns and battle one by one? It's still kind of stacked, but okay. Fair and square battle. Let's go. I'm gonna go smoke the both of you. Okay. Guy's playing for keeps, I see. Alright. Get back. Get back here. And put on the flight. I think I really ought to just keep that health drain perk on. Even in single battles, it still remains fairly useful. There we go. Okay, got about half for the next phase of the battle here. Ooh, question. Are you more interested in making your own car, or do you want to buy a rival's car? I usually like kind of buying stock and just like upgrading it that way. That way I can kind of like, you know, throw my own touch onto it. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Oh, damn it! Because I smacked into the median. Alright, I deserve that one. I made the decision earlier, it wouldn't have ended like this. That's how it be. It was a good match. I'm sorry we challenged you consecutively. Sorry for the slightly unfair way. Thanks to you, I had a lot of fun. No, we're good. Let's do this again. The battle last time was fun. Sorry for having two of us challenge you one after another. Today, I want to join today too. I found your driving very interesting. Mr. Ultimate Killer, please wait. I really want a fair one-on-one race today. The battle with him last time was very informative. I definitely want to race again. Okay. So can we take turns like last time? Yeah, sure. A fair and square battle. Fair, right? Fair in quotation marks. Square also in quotation marks. If they play dirty, I usually just block them in the oncoming traffic. I've tried doing that, right? But it seems like they're pretty good at avoiding that kind of business sometimes. There are some times where it does work out, and they do like smack into a car. I'm like, ha, ha, right? Just pointing, doing the Simpsons laugh. Kind of like that. This one might be even a more resound victory than the first one. Hot damn. Alright, well, we're coming into a better state, right? We got a full bar of SP to take on opponent number 2 here. The Ultimate Killer. And honestly, this guy wasn't that bad. It was just like me smacking to the median that cost me the race. So as long as I don't smack into the median again, I should be okay, right? Maybe not letting this guy pass me either. No, it's fine. I can recover from this. I can recover from this. I got enough SP to catch up. I had not smacked into that wall. Well, they say third time's the charm, right? Even if I only have like half a tank of nitro yet left. Man, something tells me Ultimate Killer was never told no as a kid. I forgot. I think it was defense points that makes while riding less of an impact on your health. Yeah, I think that was the case. Up. Now he did it to me. He did it to me. He did the traffic smack. He did the car takedown. Yeah, I should probably go back to the skill tree and see if I can upgrade my stats a bit. Eke a little bit more out of it. Also, we're going to be challenging Ultimate Killer a bit later down the line. Oh! Ooh, okay. Made it. Just made it. That could have been very costly there. It's weird. It seems like in the fight against Ultimate Killer, my greatest challenge isn't Ultimate Killer. It's actually the environment. That could have been a third loss right there. That could have been a third loss right there. Whew. Alright, I was able to shake off that car. Shake off that hood ornament. Clean save. Thanks. I think we'll be able to get him this time. You know what? We can go on the rival route. It's not like it'll help him much anyway. Yeah! Finally! Random passenger taking a ride is like, sorry, you gotta roll with me a bit. I give up. Your skill is impressive. My persistence ends here, but you showed me a good race. So you won't bother Crystal Knights anymore, will ya, Ultimate Killer? Yeah, let's go. And, you know what? We can refold the tires, too. This is chump change at this point. Let's see, no one else to challenge here, alright? It's just Secret Blend. Done that before, you just drove with them on my roof. Yeah, it's kind of funny when it works out like that. Or maybe like the car is on the opponent's roof or something. I actually think I had like another battle in early access where the one I was racing against unfortunately got like caught on a roof. And he just ended up losing because of that. I was like, aw. Took it anyway because, you know, you'll take wins any way you can get in this game, but occasionally you do get that really awesome dramatic battle that you win just by the skin of your teeth, and it does feel real nice. Alright. So we'll go back to the road here, and then we'll enter the inner loop, and then we can go take down another string of rivals. Sound like a plan? It's a plan to me. Close, clean races are the best ones, but most races were just a blowout. Yeah! It do feel like that, right? Either they just like completely smoke you, or the stars just align, you're able to completely blast them. Blast ahead of them and just like completely annihilate them. The truck is already taken care of. To the blue triangle up here. We'll see who they are soon enough. Hopefully they're not a wanderer that I encountered previously. But then again, it's like a closed triangle, so I think that just means they're a regular rival. Yeah, there's a question mark too, so there's someone I have not met before. Oh boy, new people to meet. I cannot wait to meet them, and then challenge them, and then take their money. It's a pretty sick car design. Excellent pleasure. Oh dear. And you're part of limit 2 as well. Only 2 excellent pleasures per night. Am I right? Go. Okay, this guy's got a bit of a life bar on him. Oh, no, it's draining faster. It's draining faster. Oh, okay. Really put some distance between us. That's why. They must have crashed somewhere and couldn't quite recover. POV me on a bad day. Brand Hunter. Are you a shopper, perhaps? Is that why your moniker is Brand Hunter? Someone who likes to go into a department store, searching out the best clothing deals, perhaps? Alright. Putting up a fight, though! You're putting up a fight. Oh, man. You know how to bob and weave, and you're a little aggressive. Oh, for a level 16 rival, you're pretty good. Another one done, and another one done. Alright, consult the map real quick. Okay, yeah, if we continue on the loop, we will encounter more fellas. Go this way. Going south. Yes, they are. Pain Train. Isn't that like the name of a Gears of War character? Pain Train? At the very least, it's like something someone would say. I feel like that's like something someone in Gears of War would say. Here comes the Pain Train! Blast shotgun. There we go. We're pretty close to the next rival. Oh snap, never mind. Oh, put that on hold. It looks like we have a team leader here to challenge us. The Crimson Fang. And this is our one opportunity to start up ahead. Get one shot, do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity comes once in a lifetime. Wow, you had a lot of nitro there to burn. I think I got him. Yeah, we can continue going on the C1 loop because I do want to challenge that other guy. Mama spaghetti. Knees weak, arms heavy. Hey, wow, a whole team defeated. We are making progress. Yep, 2 limit has been vanquished. Turns out 2 limits limit is up. They've run out. They've hit their limit. Oh wait, is the other one going south? Oh, they are going south, aren't they? Dang. How many more rivals are on the road? There's enough. Oh man, this game sucked in early access before they put the markers telling you where the rivals go. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I imagine that must have been annoying. You're like kicking ass into battle and suddenly it goes, battle canceled. You went on the wrong direction. you know, when you're driving real fast, it can be hard to like have to readjust, right, to take the correct fork in the junction. Alright, well, what I can do is just go to the parking garage and find the best place to challenge some more rivals. Thought for a while leader dictates the route, but I guess not. Oh, you know what? I actually learned this the one other night, but apparently if you are the leader, you can change the route if you want to, right? So there's actually like controls for the turn signals, and if you flash it in the direction, right, you can actually switch up the route to be your decision. I'm not sure if they tell you that in game or not, but it's it actually was pretty useful for me for one race. For one race, that came in handy. Interesting. Never heard that one. I know, right? As well, the fact that they have like controls for turn signals at all, but turns out they have a very good reason for that. But still, it's funny to think about, right? Like outside of Truck Simulator or like maybe another like driving simulator game, right? You don't hear too many other like sort of driving games like actually let you use turn signals. And for ones that have actual tangible gameplay benefit like it does in this game too. It makes sense they put it in there, but still, it's kind of funny. It's funny that it's in there to begin with. Just go vroom and beat people, to be honest. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, hey, if you can work the route, right, then no harm, no foul, right? It's just another tool in your arsenal to have, right? If you end up not needing it, that's all okay. That's perfectly okay. Alright, into the Hakozaki parking area here. Japanese street racers usually use turn signals for every lane change. I also do it IRL, so it makes sense that it's in this game. Ah, I see. Okay, let's see if there's anything new there, so... Man, okay. You know, once I wrap up tonight, I need to look up and see where I can challenge the Hollow Live rival, so I can go take her on next time. Oh, wow. There's a little versus symbol here. Maybe we'll move to here. Or is this the Wanderer? Okay, I think it was the Wanderer. Never mind. Back out we go. Question is, which way? Oh, looks like there's like a rival right there, and then a rival down the path as well. So. Ditto. Yeah, we'll go out this way. We'll be able to challenge a rival post-haste. They're so close. Oh, I think I have to pull into another lane if I want them to pass me so I can challenge them. Yeah, never mind, I'm just like parking here in the middle of the road. Don't do this at home, kids. Wait, Erotica of Love and Illusion? Holy moly. That is a title. Do I want to know how they got that? I mean, we're gonna read their bio later, so we'll find out, probably. I'm laughing too. Okay. There's our next fella. Down there. Oh, never mind. We have another team leader come to challenge us. Might you be the boss of New Circular Route? Oh, okay, I think I've seen your name around. Once again, I must not squander this ahead advantage. Let's make sure I keep the lead. Imagine signing up at a racetrack and that's your name and they have to read it out loud. I'm sure there's been instances of that where someone deliberately chooses an embarrassing name just so that the announcers actually have to read it out and go, oh, okay, so that's what they're called, huh? All right, and at the starting part of the starting lineup is, am I reading this correctly? Erotica of Love and Illusion? I like this team name though. Top level. I wonder if they're like game developers, or maybe just like a video game club. Maybe they're racing game enthusiasts that have decided to try out racing for reals. Yeah, we good. We good. We good. If this game had online and cruise, that function of the game would be stellar. Oh man. I don't even want to imagine what an online mode for this would be like. Maybe if they had like an anime version of it, right? Like a racing MMO anime or something. I think that would be pretty interesting. Okay, looks like we got a blue triangle up in this direction, so maybe I'll go this way. Anything more than 1v1 would be too much, I would agree with that. Trying to do team races in this game would be... or online team races, I mean, right? Where everyone's an individual, that would be something you could only coordinate, right? You couldn't just, like, spontaneously put that together. You just imagine that they had like matchmaking or something. Just like activate your matchmaking button and it'll find some rivals to line up to create a race and challenge. Imagine you probably need like a larger environment too, right? Depending on how many players you want in the environment simultaneously. 16 is probably a good number for this, right? 16 if you want just like freeform challenges and everything. Yes, another member of top level defeated. I did it again. Okay. Oh, alright, there's another unknown rival on that path, so I can just keep going on this loop. We'll eventually catch up to them and be able to challenge them. But my hope for this game is that it sells well enough that it inspires maybe another Initial D/Wangan Midnight which Genki also made, or even settle for a MF Ghost game, hopefully arcade quality. Yeah, that is the hope, isn't it, right? The fact that Genki just like kind of came out of nowhere and was like, yeah, we're just gonna develop and self-publish a new entry in this series. The fact that, you know, people received it as well as it did certainly would give one hope. Okay, I think I'll actually stop in here so I can get a nitro refill. Yeah, that'll be pretty great though, right? See other old racing game series just get a bit of a resurgence. Right? Mentioned Initial D and One Gun Midnight or MF Ghost, but I could think of a few other series that could perhaps use a little bit of love, like Burnout. It would be nice if we got another Burnout game. Burnout. Sorry about that cough, man. I don't understand what's happening there. Burnout. Either that or Midnight Club. Another Midnight Club would be nice. It's been ages since we had a Midnight Club game. I played Midnight Club 2 all the way through, like, a while ago, and that was pretty fun. I do have, like, Midnight Club 3 on Xbox, so if I ever get, like, the console stuff set up, maybe I can do that one. It's a shame Test Drive Unlimited kind of fell flat on his face. Remember Solar Crown? I think most people would rather try not to, but for better or worse, it's kind of out there. I want to see how that game is doing. It's been out for like a little over a year now. I wonder if the opinion on it has improved any degree. I hope it has. I know people have been clamoring for a new Test Drive game for a while. It would be a shame if the latest entry was not what people hoped it would be. Yeah, the only issue with that is the game company that owns the IPs. Yeah, yeah, EA with Burnout, and then Rockstar with Midnight Club. They don't seem interested in making new entries in the series because they have other money printers on hand. A bit of a bummer. Okay, we're still catching up. I just want to make sure I'm like taking the right direction. Okay, so I want to go downbound. Oh, there we go. Oh, snap. You're a wanderer? You got the aura and everything? Something tells me I probably shouldn't challenge you just yet, then. Hydro Drift Ninja! Oh, man. Yep, level 21. Not gonna bother. Not even gonna bother. Man, oh, you were looking forward to it, then it flopped because it was ass. Yeah. like someone in chat mentioned it last year, and I was keeping an eye on it because, like, oh yeah, I remember hearing about Test Drive Unlimited a long time ago, right? Almost decided to pre-order it, but looking at how that came out, I'm kind of glad I held off. Certainly a shame for people who were looking forward to it, though. And yeah, it's a good thing Tokyo Extreme Racer just knocked it out of the park, right? I was rather shocked when I visited the store page and was like, overwhelmingly positive reviews? Holy crap! They must have done something right here. And they did, right? They certainly did. Just by like kind of sticking to their conventions. Right? They managed to win the hearts and minds of everyone out there, right? People who are fans of this series to maybe people who wanted to jump out, use this as like a jumping on point. A little something for everyone here. Oh, hey, look, it's Erotica of Love and Illusion again. But I think we'll leave them to their fantasies this time. Alright. This is gonna be a case of hit up the next parking garage so I can warp to the closest place with rivals. Believe it! I am believing it. I am a believer now! I believe! Just saved about $10,000 to $20,000 by a new initial D arcade cabinet from Japan. My expert gamer recommendation. Yeah, just buy a new just import an arcade cabinet from Japan. Taps forehead. Okay, we'll talk to Rough Man. Word is Neo Limited challenge Unlimited to a battle. These two rival teams have been feeling unsatisfied for years, and now they're finally going at it again. What I heard was that Freeway approached 2Limit about doing a joint cruise session. Of course, they're just calling it a joint cruise session. What they really want is to run together and prove they're superior. That guy's arrival has lit a fire under all these teams' competitive spirits. They're desperate to prove their presence and dominance. In other words, full-fledged magician has thrown everyone's balance out of whack. We're really causing a ruckus out here, aren't I? Alright. Swap the tires, get back out here. Played one at Offkai this year, and it was a workout, but it was really fun. Ah, nice. That's good to hear. OMG, Hideo Kojima. Oh, that's a snow dancer. Okay. Looks like the remaining rivals are kind of spread out, actually. Seems like the closest one will be from here. Let's go here. And we'll just head out right away. Let's check out the objectives list real quick. Yeah, look at that. 2Limit is done for. We made a good amount of progress in Return of the Bastards, actually. Seems like we got like just one more rival amongst Neo Limited and Unlimited to defeat, and then we'll be able to reach the next step of that one. Yeah, a little progress in the other two, so we're getting there. Getting there. I have to assume the two of the remaining mystery rivals are going to be part of those two teams. And then once we defeat those guys, right, the team leaders will show up, and then we'll defeat them. And that will be that for that step of the episode, anyway. Also, something funny, the silhouette they have for the Green Machine Racer Ninja, or Ranger Ninja, I actually follow them on social media, so I was like, hey, I know them! That's pretty funny. It's always amusing when you're like, hey! I know that guy. Or you recognize that guy. I've seen you elsewhere. Which team are you gonna be part of? B-Legend. Alright. The next B-Legend member. Brightest Blooming Columbus. Alright, so his B-Legend's gimmick is that they're all named after historical figures. You have Newton, you have Columbus. Pretty sure the other folks were like notable figures in history as well. Back to the parking garage so I can warp again, so I can get close to a rival. I'm so glad they added the ability to fast travel between parking garages. really does kind of cut down on the travel time when you start getting down into the weeds of remaining rivals to defeat. Okay, where to go next? Alright, so we're definitely going to be down here. Right, I'll have to depart from here, so. It's all versus symbol. Does that mean, or is it just a wanderer? Yeah, it's just a wanderer, okay. A decent amount of nitro, don't need to worry about that. Alright, I think I'm gonna go north. I think the north rival is closer. Surely these two folks have to be part of Neo Limited Unlimited, right? Or Neo Limited and Limited. I do want to catch the slipstream of these very, very slow-moving cars. Give ourselves that minor slingshot. Oh, does anyone still play Sonic Racing Crossworlds? I know they just, like, not too long ago added Ichiban from the Like a Dragon series. Now I can race as that guy. And they're gonna have a Like a Dragon festival happening this weekend too, so ready for that. Nope. Okay, no, the rival's still up ahead. Little ways to go before I can challenge them. Still really glad they changed the point the way the point distribution works for the festivals, so you'll be able to get it done in the same amount of time whether you're on a winning streak or a losing streak. Enter my karting world like a dragon. 70 bucks. Yeah. That would be a bit of a sticking point. I certainly understand that. You want to play it, but you haven't bought it yet. Nah, I get it. It's fine if you want to wait for it to go down in price. Certainly understand that viewpoint. Also, you're not part of Limited or Neo Limited. Okay. Well, I know I can just check to see, or I can challenge the remaining rivals, so it's too much of an issue. So all I had to do is smoke this guy and then figure out my next steps. Go. Oh, I thought since the music was still off, I was gonna get challenged by someone, but no, it was just taking a while to start back up. Okay. Oh, no, I can't even select them. No. Okay. The other Unlimited member is out there. And they happen to be the final mystery rival on this field, so maybe I should take the transfer up ahead. That way I can catch them as they come across. Vanishing point, but it's not a Dodge Challenger. This way if I do that. Just have to remind myself this is the one junction where if you want to go eastbound you actually have to take a left. Okay, yeah, they're way down there, so hitting that shoulder and then I'm gonna be waiting for a bit. Or maybe I could go up here, since there's a bit more of a gap in here, right? Oh no, my car is broken down. I gotta pull over and check it real quick. I just realized is that a weigh station, or is that like a toll booth? Or is that just like some sort of an inspection checkpoint? Curious as to what that other yellow triangle is. Is that? Oh, okay. No, it's hobby kits. Yeah, I defeated the other fellas, so no worries about them. Just let them pass. All right. Well, we're gonna be here for a bit. Let's see. I had some other topics here. I could probably save those for next time. So, how's the weather? Been having good weather? You know, maybe temperature aside, depending on where you are, right? Imagine if you're the southern hemisphere, you're probably like looking forward to what's coming next. And the northern hemisphere, well, you still might be looking forward to what's coming next, right? Depending on what your favorite season is, actually. I think I mentioned it a few times, so I'm pretty okay with winter, mostly because I kind of like winter fashions, right? I like winter fashions. They can be cute. But as for overall seasons go, I think I like a good temperate season, so like spring and fall tend to be like where I enjoy things the most, right? It feels like the kind of weather where you can enjoy like the most kinds of styles, you know? If you want to bundle up, it's cool, right? If you want to kind of maybe skimp on the layers a little bit, that's fine too, right? You're not gonna be completely uncomfortable that way, right? Works out. Granted, spring and fall kind of have like slightly differing styles just because of the direction the temperature changes, but yeah, it's still pretty cool, right? Man, I think I got a little bit enough in my budget to maybe go for art commission or two. I want to do at least like one general fall art, right? Maybe nothing that's like holiday themed, but just like something for the fall season, you know, like something to enjoy the fall weather, right? Yeah, hyping up for that. Oh, they're approaching. They're taking their time, but they'll be here soon enough. Someone actually put an outfit on Twitter that I perhaps want to get some art of my character in, because I think it would be pretty funny. It's like a pop star like outfit, and I think I can imagine a scenario for that. It also kind of looks swimsuit-esque, at least to me. I could see it as being like a fancy swimsuit that you might see someone wear in a gacha game or something like that, right? I should probably make a folder for that, right? There's a folder for like art commissions for outfits I want to see my character wearing. And maybe another folder for when I find someone who can do that for me. I want to maybe figure out next year's Halloween costumes too. Just something with a good vibe? Yeah. I'm glad I at least exude that. I feel like those are like the kinds of streamers you have, right? Ones that are like kind of very energetic, some that are like absolute chaos, and then you got some that are just like, these are good and cozy, right? Just something chill. Something to wind down your day with. Sleeping K, huh? The last member of Unlimited before I take on the leader. Let's go. I've been waiting for this. IRL, I've been reorganizing and updating my closet and clothes. I still need to start planning testing new outfit combos though. Ah, fun times. Always an exciting moment when you've got like your whole ensemble in front of you. Just figuring out, all right, how am I gonna pair everything together? I wish you best of luck with that. Hope you get yourself some absolutely killer outfits. But like you mentioned, I see some outfits online, I save them and go, ooh, that's an idea, yeah, right? Like, maybe if it's on Twitter, I'll put a bookmark, or maybe I'll, like, grab an image to save into a folder. Also, this guy lives up to his name, goddamn. Just, like, slams the nitrous early on. Looks like we got the advantage here. Alright, you're going eastbound, so am I. Cool. Uh-oh. They're closing the gap. Closing the gap. Oh, no, you don't. That's right, get back there. Oh my god, I almost ran into that car. Okay, there we go. Still got a good amount of straightaway. Oh, okay, I think we did it. We got it. We got it. Yeah! Woohoo! Team defeated. Alright. Put up a little bit of a fight there. Props for that. Wow, just in time to stop by the parking area. I can't believe someone called Killing Machine would try to hit me, right? I never saw that coming. I can't believe they would do that. Why would someone with such a name do that to me? Yeah. Cheering. How much nitrate do I have? I mean, these are parking garage characters, so I think it's fine if we challenge them in this state. Legendary worker. I'm struggling. Whether it's rallying or the Shuto Expressway, I can't beat Tarmac Suzuki. I tried Gymkhana the other day and it suited me. I'm thinking about changing my main field. I want to battle to blow away these worries. Will you fight me? Sure, let's fight. Thank you. Now let's battle. Battle, 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 battle. Alright, actually, I'm thinking maybe we'll do these two rivals in the parking area, and then maybe we'll just wrap up the day here, actually. We have been racing for a bit. It's getting a little late here. And I do want to go through the bios as well. I like going through the bios of all these characters and just seeing their little bits of story they got going. Did it again. Freaking smacked into a vehicle, and that's all they needed, right? Just one slip up and we can capitalize on it. Well, the nice thing is I can just retry then. Right, I can just retry the battle from the garage. No harm, no foul. I just lost a bunch of nitro, is all. I won. But just because you lost to me, you wouldn't think of switching to a different sport, would you? No, not really. Mostly because this game wouldn't let me. I'm still worried. Is it running away to change my main field just because I can't get a win in rallying or the Shuto Expressway? Besides, if Tarmac Suzuki challenges there and I lose again, I might not recover. I know I'm being wishy-washy. How about a battle to clear my head? I'll battle you as many times as it takes. Or at least until I win. And then you'll have to find another way to deal with it. Sorry. Alright, remember me, do not smack into cars. That is how you lose. It is preferable to hit cars from the side so that they cushion you from the wall. Or if you do hit a car, just make sure you boost right away so you can minimize the speed loss. Well, to be honest, that's like kind of like a panic boost right there. Just a little love tap, yeah. It'll buff out. The Shuto Expressway isn't so easy that you can win with worries weighing you down. Man, have you tried being a poet? I think you might have a shot at being a poet. Oh, nope, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to refill my nitro, because I do have one more on arrival I need to challenge here. Yeah, Awakening Nova. Oh wait, are you okay with being on camera? I'm live streaming right now. See, the camera is behind you. You're okay with it. Great. Hey, viewers! I'm about to battle this guy. Huh. We are doing this, right? Yeah, we are. Everyone, cheer us on! Yes, here we go. Most people that street race IRL are not that poetic, to be honest. Yeah, I can imagine. But being straightforward and blunt has its own advantages as well. There we go. That's another one done. What? Awakening Nova lost the battle! What went wrong? Please give advice and praise to the winner. And please give a thumbs up too. And remember to like and subscribe. Okay, that's over here. And real quick, let's see if the other member of Neo Limited has shown up. Anyone here? Or is that like all question marks for tonight? Maybe it would be to our advantage just, Oh wait, no, there's Delta Brutus. Huh. Apparently I passed by them, but I never actually challenged them? Probably a case of their triangle was just like being covered up by the other one. Or I like passed by them during a race and never thought about doubling back. Okay. I did say that that other garage would be the last one, but nah. If we got more we can challenge right now, may as well, since we got all this extra nitro, just like burning a hole in the tank. Not literally, of course. Vtuber. Yeah. Right after they backstab you at 2. And this isn't like any old Brutus, this is Delta Brutus, so you know they're like perhaps a bit more tricked out. Progress so far. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Kaboom! Alright. Oh. Oh no, we defeated Sports Slayer. Okay, looks like there's some other ones. Where are they? Oh, they're at this garage. So I just never thought to challenge them? Dang. I gotta drive all the way there. Okay. I still have some nitro remaining, so maybe I'll challenge them as well. Of course, I could do like something absolutely wild, just like go backwards on that one junction so I can reach the parking garage, but eh. Probably wouldn't be much faster, to be honest. Driven full speed in oncoming traffic before in this game a lot. I have too, actually. I've certainly had a few instances where I just like too lazy to go the long way around, so I'm just like, screw it, we're just gonna go backwards, right? Just go backwards on the exit, and then so that way we can just like hit the rival more quickly. Honestly, this isn't too bad. I mean, it still takes time, but we're getting up there pretty quickly. We'll be able to hit that parking garage, fast travel to the other one, and then take on those other two team members. And that'll probably close out the night. Junction here. Also, just remember, the next Forza Horizon game is supposed to be in Japan, but with newer Forza, I'm like, yeah, right? The duality of moods, like, hooray, Japan, but also hopefully the gameplay will still hold up, kinda, sorta. Oh. Well, I can still swap out tires if I move parking garages, so you can hold off on that. Alright. Okay, I think I've gone too far already. I wanna be here. This is where those rivals are. I stopped by here before. Why did I not challenge them? Orange Head, are you curious about my machine? I used to drive a different machine. I felt it lacked power, so I switched my current one. On the Shuto Expressway, having more power increases your chances of winning. And this machine is fairly tuned. Want to give it a try? Man, this guy even got the neons and everything. Statistically, my chances of winning should be higher. It's not just about the machine you wield, it's about the skill you have as well. I'm about to show you that tonight. I mean, hopefully it's good, but I'm not holding my breath after I got burned on Forza Horizon 4. I refuse to buy 5. Nah, it's understandable. If it's not doing it for you, then it's okay to take a break, right? Maybe the next one will be something. Or maybe like that time off will be enough that you can at least enjoy the fundamentals of it again, right? Even if everything else is not quite where you want it to be. But yeah, I'll probably pick up Forza Horizon 6 day one. I don't know. Even like the low points of this series were still enjoyable for me. Like I played the heck out of them since Forza Horizon 1. You know, I've enjoyed all of them, so I'll probably get Forza Horizon 6. I'll probably enjoy it. I lost. I thought the odds were in my favor. Well, these things happen. Yeah. Just because you have better odds doesn't mean things can tilt the other way, right? A 20% chance is still a chance. Heh, orange head. Eh. Oh, looks like another freeway member is showing up. Pure white. A gentle-looking young man takes one step, then another. And now, he stands before me. Oh, did I surprise you? Sorry, I'm a rookie announcer, so I'm always practicing my commentary. So, a battle? Of course, I'm up for it. Let's go. You seem excited. 30 seconds to air, let's go! Oh boy, this guy's got the studio personality down. Yeah, that reminds me of, You Don't Know Jack, right? Especially the older games where, you know, since the whole thing is like the kind of like a premise of a game show, the menus feel like you're backstage, right? You hear the staff just kind of like talking amongst each other and saying various things, and when you finally get the game set up, right, they're all like talking about like how they're about to go on air and everyone needs to take places and make sure the cameras are rolling and everything, and it's a nice touch. I like it when games kind of commit to the bit a little bit more and make it, give it that greater presentation. I think it works well. There we go. Pure White has been defeated. Tonight, our Pure White battled with full-fledged magician, but lost after a close fight. Repeating, Pure White lost a full-fledged magician after a close fight. Hope the other person on the other side heard you loud and clear. Alright, now Silver Fox. Are you an older man, perhaps? Looks like you want to race with me. Yes, I do. My GTR is fast. Alright. Person of few words, I see. Sounds fun. Never played those types of games, to be honest. They can be pretty fun, right? If you're into trivia, right, and like a little bit of humor and with your trivia, it works. It's pretty good. I think we got him. This guy even has the Nissan GTR Premium Edition. Turns out, not even premium cars are all that in a bag of chips, you know? Job's done. I never thought this GTR would lose. You're fast. And that's all they wrote. Okay. I'll check one more time, see if there's anyone. At least he's extra comfortable while losing. Yeah, everyone else is like just not present. Okay, let's talk to the people with the orange bubbles real quick. I heard Steelheart is back on the Shuto Expressway, and he brought his apprentice Lucifer Otsuka with him. That'll be the end of full-fledged magician's winning streak. I hate to tell you, but didn't you hear? Steelheart already lost a full-fledged magician. Lucifer Otsuka, Unshakable Ryoma, and him, all three of them fought together, but they still couldn't win. What the hell? Suddenly their world was shattered. Easy going, guy. Rising Seaman, Tornado of Love, and Rumored Rider, huh? Racers I never even heard of have taken over while I've been away from the Shuto Expressway. You didn't know about Trance Driver, Playful Gentleman either. Maybe you're just behind on your intel? Come on, racers with weird names like Shua Shua Strong or Every Little Bit Warrior? I definitely have noticed them. In the 6 months or so I was gone, in that short time, new powerhouses kept popping up one after another. Is it just coincidence? And then like with Phantom 9, they don't seem to be organized as a team. Hehe, your intel really is lacking. I heard there's quite a bit of interaction between them. We might just witness the birth of a new powerhouse team. Oh, okay. There's no rivals left on the field. I think we'll just return to the garage from here. We'll wrap up the night. Haha, start of week champion. And we can just continue, right? We'll still get start of week and champion if we haven't gotten them yet. Guess we'll find out. At least he's extra comfortable while losing. Indeed. So many wins, 46 wins, 5 losses, no draws. We took home 31 million points and 923 BP, so we're swimming in it. We got a lot of extra stuff to play with. But we're going back. Back to the garage for the day. Alright, real quick, I want to see... Yeah, no, it's here. Start of week champion. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. Also, I want to do this before, because I know I'm going to forget if I save it for next time. Yeah, we'll do center of attention. A little burst damage is always nice. You change your bad name to On Time Justice. Yeah. It's always nice to have Justice that appears on time. Alright. It is time for the bio readings. You want to learn a little bit more about our intrepid, massive cast here? Let's go. I think we start with top level, right? Terrace and Chop was an old team. Half-Baked Pope was also a good one. That was. Tragic Red Tears. A woman always in turmoil over love. Approaching 30, she's thinking it's time to settle down. She quickly gets boyfriends, but they never last, and she always ends up dumped. Only when she's heartbroken does she perform well in battles. Noticing this, her teammates give her gentle looks whenever she shows sharp driving. She often endangered opponents with obstructive driving, but after receiving guidance from Tarmac Suzuki, the incidents have decreased. Well, you know, if you're noticing a constant between the trends, and that constant is you, it might be the time to start doing a little introspection. Well, wouldn't you say? Psycho Motogi, and you're a part-timer. Just a part-timer, right? Part-timer, what kind of part-timer? I don't know, part-timer, right? Legendary Worker. A former rally driver. He's been competing with Tarmac Suzuki since their early days, but he still can't surpass him, whether in rallies or on the Shuto Expressway. His skills in handling the car are top-notch, but his cautious nature prevents him from taking decisive action, often being outpaced by more aggressive opponents. Last year, he was invited by colleagues to participate in a gymkhana, where he fully showcased his technique and achieved excellent results. He's now considering changing his main field. Oh boy. Maybe if they do like a rally-themed spin-off or a gymkhana themed racing game, maybe they could bring this guy in. maybe. Tomio Makine. Yeah, wow, car accessory store clerk. That's what you do during the day. You're a store clerk by day, rally driver, and gymkhana performer by night. Midnight through. Is that thorough? Beneath her cool exterior lies a sensitive heart, often moved to tears by movies. In battles, her kindness can be her downfall, preventing her from performing at critical moments. However, her extensive experience driving on snow gives her excellent car control techniques. Secretly, she harbors feelings for Tarmac Suzuki. She has invited him out for meals several times, but he remains oblivious to her feelings, always bringing other members along, leaving her to cry in her heart. I mean, I know it's kind of like just who they are, but have you just tried telling him? She said, "Hey, I like you. You wanna go out? You wanna at least like date? Have a date?" Must be a well-paid clerk though. Must be. Can afford a car like that and equipment like that. Tomoko Nakajima, an advertising agency employee. I like the car though. Pretty sick car. Awakening Nova, a hobbyist who uploads videos to streaming sites. She records her drives on the new circular route every day. With sophisticated looks and fair driving backed by solid technique, she captivates her female viewers as a charismatic driver. Although she has not been driving on the new circular route for long, she has already become a renowned figure who everyone knows. Her father is actually a professional racer, but she keeps this a secret because she wants to earn her reputation based solely on her own skills. You know what? Understandable. Also, is your occupation going to be like influencer? Right there. It's right there. Erika Katayama, influencer. Oh, best of luck to you. Okay. Next up, Freeway. Orange Head. Falling in love with the potential of the BNR-34, he left Rolling Guy and joined his current team upon switching machines. Initially struggling with the power difference from his previous machine, he has fully mastered the high-power machine after years of driving. Although usually quiet, he has a desire to stand out when racing and has installed a loud muffler. He hasn't fully adapted to his current team and is torn about returning to his previous team. A little bit of crisis of faith, huh? Tadashi Utsui, you're a programmer. Just imagine him just like returning to Rolling Guy, and then Rolling Guy just like pulls out the banner. "Welcome home, cheater!" Alright, Silver Fox. While producing numerous restaurants, he got involved in cooking show production through his connection with Blue Comet. Although the show didn't last long, his name became well known and his business thrived, leading him to switch cars. His machine is optimized for mid-range speeds, sacrificing low end speed. He starts battles slow but gradually closes the gap and seizes the opportunity to overtake in one swift move. His style is like a fox hunting its prey. He takes great pride in his R35 and captures victories with imposing dignity. I thought you were named Silver Fox because you were old or something. Akira Yamada, you're a store producer. It's an interesting way of putting that. Producing restaurants. It's like he just kind of just pulls them out of his pocket. Or he just like takes a ball of clay and just shapes it into a restaurant and just plops it down in an empty lot or something. Ultimate Killer. With a long career as a train driver, he was promoted to instructor last year, teaching new employees the importance of safe driving and time management. However, it's a different story when he's behind the wheel of his machine. His late breaking into corners shows his absolute trust in his beloved BNR-34. Used to being responsible for passengers' lives, he handles pressure well and pursues tenaciously. His profession gives him an excellent sense of time, allowing him to lap the new circular route at a consistent pace when not in battle. Ichiro Tobiyama. Oh, a private railway driver instructor. Dang. That's quite the position. In drag racing terms, he has a back half car, I guess? Yeah, something that's that's like an absolute rocket when it finally kind of gets up to speed, right? Ultimate Killer Train Driver sounds like a different game. Yeah, I think that was like Choo Choo Charles, right? Crystal Knights, a driver with a chivalrous spirit who believes in clean battles. His extremely calm and collected driving ensures high-level stability, whether leading or chasing with few weaknesses. However, his inflexible nature has previously caused conflicts with teammates. Thanks to the mediation of Ultimate Killer, their relationships were mended, teaching him the importance of some flexibility and compromise. His adaptable driving style has since evolved further, leading his team to victory. You are Koji Mikimoto, a pet groomer. Wow. B Legend. Fleeting Kongming, a legendary street racer once part of the Zodiac. His friendly personality belies his incredible driving skills. He's a popular voice actor who works on everything from Western movies to children's programs. He was drawn to the racing world after starring in an anime where the protagonist was a street racer. He has long since been acquainted with Playful Gentleman, a fellow voice actor, and recently they have been meeting privately, often discussing cars passionately. Yuta Moriguchi, and yes, you are a voice actor. Ah, I like the livery. It's a pretty cool livery. Check it out. I like it. I like the white. I like the color of blue that he chose. Pretty neat. Whimsical Joan of Arc, a legendary street racer once part of the Zodiac. At first glance, she appears to be a stern elite woman seemingly unrelated to the racing world, but she has a dual personality. When her other persona, Eve, awakens, her racing spirit ignites. She often scorns the time attack activities popular among the new generation of street racers as child's play, displaying arrogant behavior. Her engine, tuned with an emphasis on torque, boasts overwhelming acceleration, showcasing brilliant drifting while leading. Chinatsu Moriyama. Oh, you're a lawyer! Oh man. A double personality lawyer. Advancing Genghis Khan, a legendary street racer once part of the Zodiac. Wait, is everyone in B Legend like part of the Zodiac before? He quit his office job, moved to his wife's family farm in Hokkaido, and now works there. Hearing rumors of new teams from his friends, his racing blood stirred. He couldn't resist returning to the Shuto Expressway. To keep his skills sharp, he races on mountain passes in Hokkaido. Training regularly on gravel roads, his vehicle controls best on the team. His Shuto Expressway spec machine prioritizes stability with a gripped-focused setup. Oh. Man, this guy really be just like retired from street racing, and then he just like heard on the news, oh man, there's some new stuff going on. He just heard that call. He's like, I gotta get out of retirement, I gotta get back out there and see what these new guys are all about. They really didn't try to explore drifting too much with this game, to be honest. Yeah, they really didn't. It's a lot of kind of like more straightforward racing, yeah. Certainly not here for drifting techniques, at least. Shinsuke Kitami. Yeah, you're a rancher. A livery, though. That livery. Just straight up says Genghis Khan on the side. I'm assuming that quote here, that there's a famous quote attributed to him. Riotous Blooming Columbus. Yeah, a legendary street racer once part of the Zodiac. No matter the course, he always maintains his own style, and calmness pressures his opponents. However, his habit of boasting after victories and making excuses after losses has made him unpopular, even among his lab students. He is known to have strong opinions on physics education in technical high schools and has been avoided by members of the Roadnauts after an unfortunate encounter at a parking area. Oh boy. Did they almost come to blows? Is that it? Yusuke Tachigi, and you're a physicist. Oop, nuts. I didn't want to take a picture. I actually just wanted to look at the quote here. The imagination is difficult, and the imitation is easy. Also, I just noticed, does that say Columbus? Columbus. Oh. Okay. Genghis Khan law firm. We will come to terms with your opponent, right? Come heck or high water. Xtreme Newton, a legendary street racer once part of the Zodiac. He's a star actor in a troupe led by Sonic Napoleon and had a period where he juggled multiple part-time jobs to make ends meet, but he is proud that he never gave up his beloved car. He has always adhered to the belief that there's only ever one apex and spent more time racing alone. He continues to participate and be legend out of gratitude to the leader. So, Yasuhisa Idajima. Yep, you're a theater troupe member. So let me see this quote. I frame no hypotheses. Like how every non-Asian famous figure has their quote in English. Next up, Unlimited. Oh, we got the entirety of the team here. A long-established team once considered to be the strongest on the Bayshore. Despite the emergence of new strong teams, they still hold significant presence. Led by the charismatic Killing Machine, all members are exceptionally strong. While maintaining an aggressive stance within the team, the leader ensures they don't fall into indecent driving. Conversely, they show no mercy to reckless street racers. If you play fair, so will they. Killing Machine, a traditionalist street racer who never tolerates reckless street racers and bears their fangs mercilessly upon encountering them. The team Neo Limited, led by a former member who had withdrawn, has grown stronger, and even as a new generation of street racers emerges, they remain calm and enjoy battling against the new formidable opponents. Having once founded Unlimited, which led to the disbandment of their former team, they have a harsh perspective that the cycles of separation and gathering in pursuit of greater heights are a natural part of life. Go as high as you can. Shuhei Kitakata, and you're a tutor. Straightforward livery, too. Got the Unlimited logo, a little bit of extra decoration. Kind of like how two-sided it is. You got the animal print on one side, and then sort of a plane on the other side. It's like two sides to the same person. Wandering Monster. An old acquaintance of the leader, calling each other Shu and Hero. A top-notch tuner with a strategic eye for identifying key areas to improve a car's speed, achieving the best results with minimal tuning. He also works on other members' cars, underpinning the team's strength. Having recently married, he unexpectedly earned respect from Killing Machine. Now over 30, he feels slightly embarrassed by his nickname. Wandering Monster has settled down. Oh wow, you own a whole ass steel mill though. Dang. Scotch Express. Joined the team after losing the Killing Machine. Despite his frustration, he sincerely acknowledged the opponent's skill and has grown to admire the leader. Constantly honing his technique, he oscillates between wanting to surpass the leader and hoping the leader remains a high barrier. His long-term companion, BCNR 33, is finely tuned with extended high RPM range thanks to spark plug changes. His driving style, in which he knows the characteristics of the machine inside out, is truly unparalleled. Yoshiyuki Tamba, and you're a fashion designer. Huh. What kind of styles this guy makes? Always get too lazy to make a cool livery, but I should try that more. Yeah, I should at least try to slap some kind of livery on my car as well. At least make it stand out so it's not just like a light blue car kind of just screaming down the highway. Yes, man, now. Initially claiming it was by chance, he was recognized by the charismatic Killing Machine and welcomed into the team. In addition to having a good sense of driving, he has improved his tuning skills by being surrounded by other high-level members, allowing him to handle his high-powered BCNR 33 with ease. Unable to refuse the request, he inadvertently became the team's schedule manager and liaison. His car is stripped of the passenger seat for weight reduction, firmly saying no to ride-alongs. And now we see why this guy has the name Yes Man. Now Yuki Toriyumi. You're a veterinarian. Oh boy. Bayshore's greatest demon. A professional driver who competes in World Championship and occasionally drives on the Shuto Expressway. His nickname comes from his stern face and large build, but he's actually a kind-hearted animal lover. He has great faith in the GTR, which easily accepts his massive body, which, using precise techniques honed as a professional, he consistently wins, but ever-changing conditions of public roads present unique challenges, making the Shuto Expressway a place for further growth. Her name is Shun Sonoda. You're a bicycle shop owner. Put please follow and sub on the side. Like, subscribe, and follow. And become a member too if you really like my stuff. Viper Kyo, the eldest member of the team, often consulted by Killing Machine and a veteran killer alongside Wandering Monster. Once unbeatable with his unique Hisatani approach drift, he now focuses on high-speed grip driving, emphasizing forward traction without using the tires laterally. He is immensely strong on the Bayshore line. Once a lone wolf, he is now a cornerstone of the unlimited stronghold. Kyoji Hisatani. Oh, a potter. Dang. You have a really delicate touch, huh? Sleeping K. Initially crude in his driving, years of practice have refined his skills. Now, central figure of the team, he confronts challenging rivals head-on. His sports ROM has become more advanced. With Wandering Monster's help, his engine, refined through trial and error, runs smoothly from low to high speeds. Dubbed the ultimate rotary engine. However, he still falls asleep anywhere if he lets his guard down. Just perpetually tired? Oh, I see why. Kei Konishi, car dealer. I mean, anyone who owns a business probably deals with a lot of stuff, right? If they don't relegate, like, certain duties to other people, they got a lot of plates to spin. Asphalt's Lament. Proudly calling himself the Drift Master, his driving astonishes and impresses spectators. Mastering drift with a four-wheel drive, considered challenging. He redefined four-wheel drive... That's four-wheel drive, right? 4WD driving by gripping the exit corners firmly. Previously anxious about his skill gap with other members, his years of effort have earned him respect among his peers. Yasushi Fujisaki, you're a lawyer. Do you know a Chihiro, perhaps, someone who is good at programming? Yamato Saburo, once part of Commander, with a mission to eradicate reckless street racers from the Shuto Expressway. He left due to the team's lack of results and joined Unlimited, which shares his ideals. He aggressively claims victories without waiting for opponent mistakes, maintaining a straightforward style, but sometimes getting outsmarted by cunning adversaries. Still, he remains shy around women. Jeez, really, just like put that final snipe in there, didn't you, game? Saburo Yura, a karaoke bar owner. Even though he's kind of got like everything set up for him, I get it. Even when you got like everything to your advantage, sometimes it still feels like there's a great hurdle to overcome. Yeah, four-wheel. All right, thanks. Okay, let me get some water real quick. Good old water. All right. More teams here. Neo Limited. Lightweight Electra. After graduating from university, he leveraged his dexterity from his hobby in inventing to get a job as a toy manufacturer. Loving to race, he makes and tunes his parts to maximize power and races rigorously. His relentless approach has resulted in a highly refined machine, often winning battles easily. He joined the team inspired by Lemon Flavor and brought the same machine, but now feels a bit neglected as the leader is busy picking up women. Oof. Hosei Kajiya, when you were a university student. Poet Hitachi. Poems that come to him during battles are compiled into a poetry collection. Though hard to understand for the general public, it has garnered support from street racers. Recently focusing on ebooks, he's reaching more niche audiences. His machine, originally highly responsive, sports boosted power and high cornering speed, which reflects his driving. If he can't come up with a new verse during a battle, his reaction's slow, so he trains to be able to spit out words fluently. Is his effort going in the right direction? Is it? Joya Hitachi, and his job is poet. Actually is poet. Well, alright. I wonder how different this game would be if they just had unlimited budget and time for the AI drivers, like if you drive aggressively and hit people, that crew would just show up and challenge you right there. Oh man, if they had that, it would be interesting, right? Just be like alternate ways to kind of draw a team out, right? Still have a sort of a challenge 'em all kind of premise, but expand on the number of ways that you gotta try to challenge opponents. Turbulent Thursday. Earned this nickname because something always happens when he's around. He drives and tunes by the book. Every Thursday, he drives rough, rumored to be due to weekly progress meetings. Something happens is coincidental, but he prefers to maintain his mysterious image. He switched cars to stand out, with his experience through various crises making him a calm and precise driver, adept at handling surprises. Is he an office worker? Koichi Minami, yeah, sports manufacturer employee. Guy does all the white collar stuff. He has to handle all the business BS. Here's the one I'm interested in: party dress. He's famous. He's famous for his love of flashy aero parts, which is also the origin of his nickname. He custom-made almost all of the aero parts on his previous machine, and some say he was racing just to show them off. However, he just recently switched to a successor vehicle, so aero fabrication is still in the works. Throughout his past machines, people tend to say his driving is plain compared to his flashy appearance. Though his driving skills have improved considerably through years of experience, that gap doesn't seem to be closing anytime soon. Ouch. Yoshiaki Motokawa, a sports equipment store owner. Wait. I just realized this guy is party dress. Huh. Fascinating. Konkichi, an information guru on the Shuto Expressway, spending more time exchanging information at parking areas than driving. Though once lacking in skill, years of experience have gradually improved his level. By leveraging collected data, he can now identify opponents' habits and weaknesses, applying his knowledge in battles, thus increasing his win rate. Recently, he quickly caught wind of Leader Lemon Flavor being dumped by his girlfriend, making things a bit awkward. Awkward. Oh, you're a temp worker. Ooh. Hope you find something permanent. 2 limit. A team formed by people working at the same general hospital, with deep bonds among its members, led by the Dr. Crimson Fang. Due to their profession of saving lives, they possess exceptional mental strength and focus, which translates into their strength in battles. With large displacement machines boosted up and a serious attitude towards every race, every member is formidable. Occasionally, they offer health advice to other street racers with unhealthy lifestyles they encounter at parking areas. Interesting. That's why they're called 2 limit, huh? Because they have a time limit to save everyone, right? Or at least save as many people as they can. Crimson Fang, the eldest son of the director of Hanemura General Hospital and a young ace in surgery. Despite his gentle appearance, he is brave and sharp-minded. He drives a monster machine that accelerates to 200 kilometers per hour in an instant with his quick reflexes.
Recently, his responsibilities at the hospital have increased, and he often drives to relieve stress. However, he takes great care with safety and health, never pushing himself too hard. While he aims to be the fastest on the Shuto Expressway, he still feels his skills are lacking and continues to study both medicine and driving. Sometimes at the same time. Actually, I don't know. Naoya Hanemura. And yes, you are a doctor. With the coat and everything. I do like the livery, though. Pretty sick livery. I also like their logo. Logo looks pretty neat. Honestly, it looks like the kind of logo you would see for, like, coincidentally, like a hospital TV series, right? Some sort of medical drama will probably have a logo that looks something like that. Imagine, right? Like Ward 2 or something like that, right? Okay. Excellent pleasure. A good friend and rival of Crimson Fang since their medical student days. Both are surgeons, and he has continuously supported him both professionally and personally. Besides cars, he enjoys daily muscle training and possesses a physique good enough to place high in physique competitions. With a cheerful personality, he is always surrounded by people and is very popular. He cruises through C1's consecutive corners with a high-power machine capable of top-speed trials. Despite his appearance, he is very dexterous, excelling in both surgery and driving techniques. Yasushi Mizukawa, also a doctor. Also, like, this guy's livery has little lightning bolts holding barbells. I just find that very amusing. That's honestly a pretty badass piece of clip art right there. I want to put that in my presentations. Could you imagine that, right? It's like a business presentation, someone like moves to the next slide and you just see like a lightning bolt holding up a barbell. What does it represent? Who knows, but it's just really freaking awesome. Oh, okay. Next up, Solid Shark. A Japanese Brazilian who works as a security guard at Hanamura General Hospital and has the longest history as a street racer. Every team he has joined used to disband, but Crimson Fang laughed off the jinx, and he joined the team, which has not disbanded. Thus, he has great trust in the leader. His machine is controlled by a full computer, smoothly running from low RPMs, and winning with bold line-taking. However, he is very shy in matters of love, and cannot take bold actions, even in front of women he likes. Tony Sagizawa. Oh my god, this guy's got a shark. Got a shark livery on his machine here. Oh man. Look at all that shark. Ah, that's a good livery. I'd promote that worker. Give him a raise. Pain Train. Oh wow. A healing nurse loved by everyone from the elderly to the children. He is also highly trusted by doctors and fellow nurses. His previous machine was a memento of his late father, but as it aged, he purchased a new one. He is not particularly interested in the Shuto Expressway, but enjoys driving with the team and cannot quit being a street racer. Besides his innate sense, he has developed techniques and shows growth. His teammates beg him to take more interest in the Shuto Expressway, but he remains indifferent. Yep, Satoru Miyama. And you're a nurse. Brand Hunter. A receptionist at Hanamura General Hospital. Her bright smile reassures patients. She has a natural demeanor, but occasionally surprises those around her with sharp remarks. She had planned to marry rich, but is now in her late 20s and starting to feel a bit desperate. She continues to drive a BNR 32 to have conversation topics with older men, and has well-balanced tuning. Her driving sense is high, and she learns quickly, mastering various techniques, but she still can't overcome her weakness in real battles. Yoko Sugita. You're a nurse. Oh, yeah, of course. I suppose it wouldn't be a hospital-themed team. Oh, wait, no, I think that's supposed to be a bird. I thought that was like an EKG signal at first, but no, I think that's like a different design, actually. Just your general fancy gold trim, right? Alright, next up, GNK Racing. Guccikin, a professional racer belonging to GNK Racing. He is an old acquaintance of Return of Zorro and helped establish the team. Coming from a wealthy family, he participated in kart racing from a young age and became a professional racer at 20. Winning numerous titles early on. He left the team a few years ago for training and returned last year. He specializes in putting pressure on from behind, inserting his nose into places that make his opponents anxious. Do a little psych-out takedowns, eh? Kentaro Noguchi, and yes, you are a professional racer, as it says. You win the Sakue. A talented up-and-coming driver who blossomed in his second year as a professional racer. He was invited to join the team due to his excellent performance at racing school. He has an outstanding ability to grasp car characteristics and provide precise feedback when driving in his teammates' cars. The ZD8 features stiff suspension and pillow ball mounts, achieving quick and direct steering. He excels at making fine adjustments while cornering and maintains solid traction on the road during exits. Your name is Yutaro Otsuka, and you are also a professional racer. Well, I guess it explains why their car has, like, all these sponsors on it. Atelier Baleen, Custom Master, Hoshino Motors, X Electron, Narima Factory. Are these all like in-universe companies? Wild Cylinder. An employee driver who changed jobs from an engine manufacturer to GNK. His car's engine has been thoroughly improved with upgraded intake and exhaust systems, cooling system, ignition system, and even equipped with a supercharger, producing extraordinary power. Currently, the power is slightly overboard, causing tire slip during sudden accelerator on. Okay. So there's still room for adjustment. Recently, he had a child and has more opportunities to help with household chores, but he had scolded by his wife. Don't touch the laundry after messing with oil. No, she's got a point. You're Takamitsu Ogawa, a company employee. Just a company employee. What kind of company, what kind of employee? You figure it out. Bound Dog. One of the employee drivers, he surprised everyone by obtaining circuit license while still in automotive vocational school. He is not talkative, but listens well to his seniors, steadily tuning skills and driving techniques. His tuning focuses on suspension and dampers, ensuring that the car immediately stabilizes after bouncing on rough surfaces, maintaining traction on the road. His personal car, separate from the team's machine, is an S15. Kosaku Harada, company employee. Man, the guy looks like he got a tracksuit on. Alright. Club Garuda. Anti-road killer. The only sensible member of the team and secretly a police officer. Joined the team, fascinated by Thunder Road's fierce yet vibrant driving. Worries about the team's increasing aggression, staying to monitor them. He controls the team, preventing major violent incidents, and supports the leader by tuning his machine. He himself excels in clever, technical driving. Ayumu Hori, a police officer. What is that? It's like a Peter Griffin Kirby head? Delta Brutus, the newest member, inspired to become a street racer by his admiration for Club Garuda. With a wild appearance and reckless behavior, he still senses something in Thunder Road's driving beyond reckless conquest. He is often seen racing alongside Bad Bomber. As a battle enthusiast with few worries, he doesn't care about danger, characterized by his reckless cornering speed. G.A. Furusu, you're a deli clerk. Huh. Interesting occupation. I like how, amusingly enough, this guy's livery seems to be very inspired by police cars, whereas the other guy is like the actual police officer. Vanishing Point. Secretly the son of a politician, planning to retire from racing at 25 and enter politics. For now, the 300km/h world where he forgets everything is all he lives for, wanting to burn up completely. Recently started Xtreme tuning, accepting that he might not finish racing unscathed, but not caring as he chases the moment. What happens, happens, huh? Arato Sueda, and you're a graduate student. Sports Slayer. An easygoing man with a mohawk, his friendly demeanor unchanged with anyone. Known in many teams, but his membership in Club Garuda is largely unknown. Despite his outward friendliness, he never truly trusts anyone. His adaptable and error-free driving gives him a veteran aura. Although he has no glaring weaknesses, he also lacks standout strengths, leading to long battles. Now, guy's a battle of attrition kind of fella. Ah, you're the taxi driver. Yeah. Just straight up taxi. Taxi. I guess the only thing that really stands out is this. This guy coming here just doing the little hand gestures like, come on! And his helmet says, come on! But he's still a taxi driver. Ah, I can really get up close to these guys, huh? Just like flat sprites in a 3D space. I always kind of liked seeing this, right? Just seeing like the 2D images in the 3D space and just seeing how they work that. Like how this one just kind of just has it keep on facing you no matter which angle you're turning. It's pretty amusing. Alright. Dragon of Kamikaze. He often hears the bartender at his regular bar brag about how he once experienced the ultimate driver's high and was incredibly happy. This made him want to experience it for himself, so he started racing on the Shuto Expressway. He doesn't think about anything difficult and completely ignores manners. He just presses the accelerator seeking his own pleasure. He is always carefree and nonchalant, and perhaps he has never taken it seriously. His nickname comes from his favorite cocktail. Oh. So that's what that is, huh? There's a drink called Dragon of Kamikaze? I'm guessing it's probably like a really, really spicy drink. I feel like most of these guys are based off of movies or something. Movies, TV series, probably like manga and anime in there too, right? Like, Two Limit feels like that could be like the entire cast of a medical drama, right? All working in the same hospital, just seeing incidents come and go. There's a Ryuji Tokito, and you're a nighttime cleaner. A nighttime cleaner. It's like actually cleaning, or are we talking like a metaphorical cleaning? Sounds like one heck of a drink. Sure does. Okay, we did see a new wanderer here. Which one was it? Red Storm, there we go. Red Storm, formerly part of the Japanese Ground Self-Defense Forces Special Forces. He has now transitioned to being a bodyguard for celebrities and corporate executives. He speaks little, but his gaze is sharp, as if seeing through the hearts of others, giving him a unique presence. His driving, influenced by his experience with large vehicles in his previous job, is agile, but does not shy away from minor contact with opponents. His engine is finely tuned, powerful, yet controllable. Win 400 battles to unlock. Yep, Yuta Takahashi. Yeah, his machine was kind of a chonker, wasn't it? Look at that. Look at that. You could fit a whole school trip in there, really. Right? This guy probably gets called to be a chaperone rather frequently, I imagine. Spiritual cleaner. And yeah, that's everyone, right? Yep. Yeah, everyone else was part of the older teams, so is going to do it. And I'll just slide back over here. Go ahead. Make sure I save. Gotta make sure I save. Save that data. Yeah. Has been quite the night. We certainly made a lot of progress into this stage. I feel like next week we'll be able to take down some rivals and we'll see some more story scenes. So, sound something to look forward to there. But I think that's probably gonna do it for here. Right, let's go ahead, exit out. Right, I'm gonna wait, where is it? Here it is. Chat and bring that back.